Welcome to another reaction video brought to you by Level Down Games. Brian here, joined as always by Frank.
Hey guys.
Special shout out to Dance with the Dead for letting us use their music for all of our videos. Everyone, absolutely need to go check these guys out. They can be on Bandcamp, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, pretty much everywhere. Check them out. You will not be disappointed. Quick apologies, we did go live a few minutes ago on YouTube. We tried to do this reaction video live. It's really upsetting for me because it's the first thing we've tried to do live since the Game Awards 2018, so exactly 1 year ago was the last time we were live on any platform, YouTube or Twitch. Didn't work. My audio is getting picked up fine, but for some reason you guys couldn't hear the desktop audio, so you weren't able to hear the video or Frank's audio. We checked the recording.
We couldn't hear Frank.
Most importantly, of course, no. We checked the recording after and everything was fine. So that should have been the same file that YouTube was pulling from for the live stream. I have no idea why you guys couldn't hear anything else. It really is bewildering to me. So instead of trying to sit there and fix it and figure it out, we're just going to go ahead and record this like we always do. And put it up as a what?
Why are we talking over Usher?
I kind of missed this, unfortunately. I'm not sure what exactly this is, but I like the art style.
It seems like it's a kind of like African gaming initiative, which is cool.
What it's like to be a refugee when you buy medicine and food.
There was a game that was developed in Africa that I played and reviewed for LevelDownGames.com. It was called Orion, the Legacy of the Ori Codon or something like that. I'm trying to remember exactly what the name of the game was. I don't remember. Unfortunately, because we were trying to fix our technical difficulties for the live stream, we did miss one of the world premieres a few minutes ago. It was some DLC for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order on Switch. I think they revealed Iceman or something like that.
Iceman, Cable, Gambit, and Phoenix.
There you go. There you go. That's what we missed. So as you can see, we have 17 minutes and 45 seconds until the actual Game Awards. Why are they doing soundtrack of the year in the unofficial pre-show?
This is going over the nominees.
Oh, okay.
Devil May Cry 5.
I thought they were actually going to give the award. This is a big award.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, because Kingdom Hearts 3 has to sweep.
And Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Sayonara Wild Hearts or Cadence of Hyrule is going to win. Oh, wow, they are giving it away.
Whoa.
Sayonara Wild Hearts or Cadence of Hyrule is going to win.
Okay.
Death Stranding.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
I did just listen to the entirety of both Death Stranding soundtracks.
Wow. Great, right?
What is going on?
So it was good stuff.
Great. Ludwig Forsell did a great job with that soundtrack.
How are you feeling?
I've been nervous this whole week.
Is that Ludwig Forsell?
This is happening right
now.
It
is. Nice.
Big thanks and shout out, and also a congratulations to Laurel.
I'm so sad that they gave Soundtrack of the Year away on the pre-show and made it not a big deal because it's one of our most important awards each year.
I'm just super happy to be
here. It is,
thankful.
And you will hear an award-winning song from that if you listen to our podcast, PG Mania.
And I hope we can keep on doing weird shit going forward.
Cargo High. Well, usually I'll do this. I'm bringing up a little preview of the remix.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, we can't quote R. Kelly. He's a little too controversial.
For the past two E3s, there's been one game featured in the PC gaming show that continues to fill our imagination with endless possibilities.
Portal?
I'm talking, of course, about Maneater, the game where you are
a Maneater, that's the one with the shark. Yeah.
If you're hungry for more Maneater, here's a new world premiere.
I've been dying to play this game. We just released it already? It's been like 45 years.
Humans kill 100 million sharks every year.
No, we don't.
But only 5 humans are killed by sharks. It's time to even the score.
It looks like so much fun.
There's no way we kill 100 million sharks a year.
I don't even know if there's 100 million sharks in the sea.
Eat.
There probably is.
Explore. Evolve.
Whoa! There's shark skins!
It's shark versus man.
We're talking about evolution now. A theory.
Maneater.
Looks like so much fun.
Can't wait. When's it coming out?
May 22nd. May 22nd. We have a release date now.
Good. I'm gonna play it on my PS4.
Steph Curry will be here tonight to award the Best Esports Player of 2019.
Oh, I couldn't care any less.
I have the honor of acknowledging the winners for some esports categories. For Best Esports Coach, the nominees are Adrian, Kane.
Oh, Zonic, yo.
Coma, Soksha, and Zonic. And the winner is Zonic.
Oh, there you go.
For Best Esports Event,
Nice
the
guess.
nominees are the 2019 Overwatch League Grand Finals,
That's probably what I would go with.
EVO 2019,
Although Evo was pretty freaking lit this year. I watched all of
Fortnite World Cup,
the Mortal Kombat for that.
Yeah.
IEM Katowice 2019, League of Legends World Championship 2019.
League might win too, though.
The International 2019.
Nah, it's Overwatch.
And the winner is League of Legends World Championship.
Wow, I would not have guessed that.
For Best Esports Host, the nominees are Shocks,
Hopefully Golden Boy,
Machine,
since he works with AEW.
Red Eye, Golden
I'm
Boy,
gonna say Candace.
Hopefully it's Golden Boy.
and Candace. And the winner is Shocks.
I don't know who that is.
Me neither.
And for Best Esports Team, the nominees are
Team Liquid.
Astralis, G2
I'm gonna say OG pulls the Dark Horse victory here.
OG, San Francisco Shock, and Team Liquid. And the winner is G2 Esports.
Oh, wow.
Huge congratulations to all of the winners. Now, we'd like to take a moment to say hi and what's up to everyone watching the Game Awards live in movie theaters across 50 cities.
Not you, Frank.
What? I could have went to a theater and watched this.
Yeah, this first year they did that.
Instead, I'm here with this freaking douche.
But first, here's a little message from a couple of the stars of Jumanji: The Next Level.
Oh, here we go. You see some Rock,
What's up, Game
some Jack
Awards?
Black.
What's up, PlayStation? We checked out Dreams.
You have a board game of it. Is this still wrapped? Wow.
We're in a
It's not mine. It's it's a Christmas gift for my friend's 4-year-old daughter.
Ah, okay.
Would you look at me? I'm back.
Like I would buy toys for
You can be the
myself.
judge when you see it for yourself. You shouldn't have paused like that.
And we can't wait for you to see Jumanji the next
Next
level.
level!
I can't say this enough. We're in a video game.
What's the Evil's champ?
Yeah. Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, that's a Sea of Solitude.
So sad our live stream didn't work.
Me too. Goose.
Goose Game's on Game Pass now? That's pretty big.
It's the one subscription service that I'll never get rid of.
It's worth it. It's such a good deal.
Ooh, Jump Force. That's a great game you could play. Never.
The best games of 2019, Frank. Jump Force.
Such a disappointment.
Nominees for 2019.
I wanted nothing more from that game to be as good as Fighter Z. Oh, it's just a PTSD looking at that Mario Maker level.
It's tough, man.
Welcome back to the Game Awards pre-show. This summer, I had the pleasure of joining Jeff to co-host Gamescom Opening Night Live. And one of the games we revealed that night was Amplitude Studios' Humankind. Here to unveil a new gameplay feature and the first trailer with gameplay, please welcome Jeff Spock.
His last name is Spock.
Thanks, Cindy.
That's pretty badass.
I'm very excited and kind of terrified to be here. I'm here to answer a question we've been hearing constantly since we announced the game this summer. And the question is, who am I playing? Am I playing a king, a queen, a historical figure?
This game looks really cool, so let's check this out.
Tonight we can announce that you're going to play you. The idea is that you're going to create a highly customizable avatar that will evolve visually as you play the game. So as you make gameplay decisions, as you win achievements, as you select cultures and that sort of thing, you'll see that evolve on the avatar itself, which means that at the end of the game, you'll have sort of a record and a trophy of how you changed humankind. We have tons of ideas of where the avatar system can go. We're very excited about it. But if I talk about them, the programmers will literally disembowel me when I get home. So in order to avoid that,
I like her
we
dress.
put together a trailer. So
It's
pretty.
One of my favorite colors.
Premiere,
It's pretty.
game experience and gameplay
The shoulder
trailer
pad is a
to
little
showcase
much.
the humankind avatar system.
I feel like it's like a nice little nod to the 80s.
Feels like Samus's arm cannon.
Nice.
All right, let's check this out.
It all started way back to basics. The good old days. Gathering, hunting, and
You can go for some woolly mammoth.
back
Around
to
there.
gathering. We switched from a cold to a cool place.
Is this Catan?
And I found the perfect
Like style?
spot for my
It's
people.
like
At
Civilization
first, it was
style, I
just
think.
a few walls to keep the bears out and the pigs in. But you know how it is. One district led to another, and it kind of snowballed. Now, the problem was, the neighbors thought the grass was greener on my side of the fence. But we saw them coming from a mile away. All I had to do was give the order.
So this is a strategy game.
Bringing
Yes.
infantry to a cavalry.
I love strategy games. They're the best.
Next, losing the high ground.
Sure you do.
Final mistake, not keeping up in the arms race.
My favorite strategy game is Kingdom
But
Hearts 3.
eventually, peace prevailed and we came to an understanding.
Fire
They
Emblem.
surrendered, and I let them live. It turns out
One day I'll eat my
we had a lot
words.
to learn from them, and together
No, one day I'll
we
eat, I'm
became
starving.
more than the sum of our parts. A unique mix.
Oh, it's like Russia.
Doesn't
Like,
believe.
it's like the Kremlin.
So, yeah,
Russia
I would
doesn't
say I
have a
left my
pyramid in
mark
the
on
top
humankind,
right-hand corner of
and
its
I'm
city.
just getting started.
Yet.
But that's just my story.
Tell me, what will yours be?
You know
Like I
what?
said-
That actually is interesting.
No, I like the concept of the game. I really do.
Plus Sega, you know, they rock.
Sega. Exactly.
For our next world premiere, this is totally true, by the way. I'm not lying to you. They honestly haven't even told me what it is yet. So I am just as in the dark as all of you right now. And I gotta say,
Oh, that's so cute.
exciting. I really have no clue what to expect right now, but we're all in this together. So let's all kick back and enjoy
Half-Life
this
3.
one.
Half-Life 3. It's already been revealed.
No, that's Half-Life 1.5.
Ah, true. Oh, Switch.
What is this, Brian?
I don't know, but I like it.
Damon, I love you! Best friends forever, Fu. It looks like this is goodbye, Fu.
Damon, I love you. In 20 years, I will return.
Go, Fu.
This is gonna change wildly and it's gonna be awesome.
20 years later. This looks so awesome. Like, what is this?
Damon, I love you! Do it! Apparently, superheroes are popular in this country, so we're gonna jump on that. Right, Mr. Big Shot? What are you? I'm a goddamn superhero.
It's called Goddamn Superhero.
Goddamn
Oh!
You must mean me.
What?
It's No More Heroes 3! Holy shit!
That
was
a
a-
good fake out.
So there is an extended version. 2020.
I did not see that
That
coming.
was a total troll right there. Wow. Okay.
I was gonna get Goddamn Heroes.
I was into Goddamn
Okay,
Superheroes.
well, so right now we are streaming all over the planet on over 50
Okay,
different
I'm in.
platforms. Throughout the night, we'll be running polls for Twitch audience to predict categories like esports player and ongoing game. So stay tuned for them. If you're on TikTok, you may have seen we've been celebrating gaming the past week with a special Gaming on TikTok.
I hate to sound like a boomer. What the hell is TikTok?
Use the Gaming on TikTok hashtag
Okay,
to show
boomer.
us how you're celebrating video games this night.
Is that like the
Last week, we're
Snapchats?
shouting out the most active
Yes.
game
No,
communities on Reddit
it
in
is not.
2019. Fortnite VR, League of Legends, and Destiny the
It's
game.
the Fortnite VR.
Now, I think it's time for another world premiere.
Yes, it
Brand
is.
new trailer for one of next year's most anticipated
I'm scared
games,
that they're giving away all the
Final
stuff during the.
Fantasy VII
Ooh,
Remake.
okay, baby. I'm scared that they're giving everything away during the pre-show.
I demand silence.
Oh, yeah, no.
Look, I'm involved in things. Dangerous things. So keep your distance.
What was his name again?
I can't be quiet. It's so good.
Cloud Strife. This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money.
You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds.
God, this looks so good. I can't wait.
Okay, that was pretty cool. You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
January 2nd.
Well, seems this
We already know it's March 3rd. They're not going to bump it up.
I promise.
They could.
I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud.
I'm ready to cry all over again.
There will be no reason to cry this time for we to change the story.
I don't want the story to change. I really don't.
They wouldn't.
Before I hand the show over to Jeff, I have the privilege of presenting one more game award here in our pre-show. Here are the nominees for Best Fighting Game.
Yeah, you better.
Dead or Alive 6.
Should be Mortal Kombat 11.
Jump
well, I
Force.
don't know. It's going to be Super Smash Brothers. It really
Mortal
is.
Kombat 11's awesome, but
Mortal Kombat
Mortal Kombat 11 should win it.
No, it
So I can
shouldn't.
see Smash Brothers.
Smash should win.
Samurai Showdown.
No way.
Yeah.
And Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
If they give it the Jump Force, then this whole Game Awards is rigged.
And the winner is Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
That's fair. I have no problem with that winning.
They're giving them Best Fighting Game, so it's not going to win Game of the Year.
Congratulations.
It's heavy.
Didn't that game come out last year, though?
Yeah.
But it came out
Game
in the
Awards,
period
and
where
thank
it
you everyone
qualifies
out
for this
there,
year.
very, very much.
Okay.
You know, Super
Is that Doug?
Smash Brothers
Yeah.
is really more
course
than
it's Doug.
just a fighting game. It's an experience that brings people together. It's also a showcase for some of the most
Are they going to
famous
reveal
characters,
Fighter 5 right now?
music, game
Brian, my nipples are
worlds,
hard just
video
thinking about
game
it.
history. And the fact that all of this comes together
Final
so
guess if they do. Who is it?
seamlessly and so beautifully
Master
is really a
Chief.
testament
Okay.
to the dedication.
I'm going with Cosmos. I'm going with the leak that we saw for Cosmos.
Of Mr. Sakurai and the development team.
The
This
other
award
leak,
is for
the
them.
other
Thank
leak
you
was
very, very much.
Phoenix Wright.
Congratulations.
I'm cool with that.
I guess we're not getting it right now, though.
As you can see, we are now just seconds away from the start of the big show.
We're not just seconds away.
is everybody?
We're 105 seconds away.
The Game Awards Orchestra is prepared. Jeff Keighley is buttoning
love
up
the
his
orchestra.
tux,
I'm so
and
excited that the
everyone
orchestra is
here in
back
the
again.
Live audience seems ready to go. Yeah, let's hear it. It's going to be such a special show. Green Day,
It's going to be lit, fam.
Churches, and Grimes will all be performing. There are
Oh, they all do music
players
for
that are going to amaze
Death Stranding.
everyone, and I honestly
Green Day
have
doesn't.
no idea who is going to
Sure they
win
do.
Game of the
No,
Year.
they
that
didn't.
song. One,
That's a wrap. I'm Sydney Goodman. Have fun and enjoy the show. The Game Awards starts right now.
Here we go, baby! What
Game
is... No, but I'm totally digging this already.
Let's see ya. Right.
No. Is it? I have no idea. I don't think so.
Churches?
It's the orchestra, but I don't know if that's somebody or not. so cool.
I need a cape.
It's pretty badass looking.
I'm liking her voice. I want to know who this is. Let's go.
We call thee home.
It's not the weapons I don't trust, First Minister.
I'm so excited. I'm so happy it's finally here. I look forward to the Game Awards every year.
It's always a fun time.
I need to fix this. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
I'll be waiting for
Luigi.
you on the beach.
You are unfit to wear this crown.
Kill every last one of them.
Was that a Fire Emblem?
Mm-hmm.
Going dark. We need your help, Dante.
God, what a cool freaking stage this year.
Your host and the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Hey, Reggie!
Welcome to the Game Awards 2019. I'm Jeff Keighley. It is such an honor to be here. You guys ready to celebrate video games tonight?
Hell yeah.
I can't believe this is the 5th anniversary of the show, and it's so great to have all of you here. We've got so many amazing special guests, Mr. Kojima, Reggie, Mr. Miyazaki. It's so exciting to have everyone here with us tonight to celebrate games. First of all, let's give it up again for Churches and the Game Awards Orchestra. Wasn't that beautiful? Amazing.
I'm not that familiar with them. Like, I know a couple of their stuff, but not like enough to know them by look or voice.
The world around games, and we are live on over 50 platforms around the world. So I want to say hello to everyone here, but also everyone watching around the world. If you're in Europe, I know it's late at night. Thank you for staying up. I think we're going to make it worth your while. We've got a lot of cool surprises for you tonight. So millions of people coming together, all to celebrate video games. Now, our show tonight, yes, we're going to have awards. Yes, we're going to have a lot of brand new game announcements and surprises for you, so stay tuned for that. I know you like that. And we've also got performances by Green Day.
Will Green Day have a meltdown on stage like they always do during award shows?
It's been an outstanding year for games.
I hope not. Behave yourself, Billy.
Let's get to our first award. And right now, let's bring out our first presenter. He is a screenwriter and producer known for The Dark Knight and also the co-creator of Westworld.
Okay.
Please welcome Jonathan Nolan.
Nice.
His brother Christopher directed those movies.
Yeah.
Good evening. I'm here to present the award for Best Narrative. We talk a lot about narrative in Westworld, where our guest characters choose their own paths with branching storylines that change based on their actions. It's an idea that we invented all by ourselves. You're welcome. The truth is, in any given year, if someone asked me what the best storytelling I saw that year was, my answer as often as not isn't a movie, it's not a show, it's a game. Games like Fallout, BioShock, Half-Life, Red Dead Redemption, all hugely influential on our work. And you can see the echoes of those games in our show. Evan Rachel Wood's character, Dolores, has more than a little in common with Elizabeth in BioShock Infinite. James Marsden's character, Teddy, was, of course, based on James Marsden's character in Sonic the Hedgehog. And, of course, I'd be remiss if I failed to mention the debt of honor that Ed Harris's character, the Man in Black, owes to Q*bert. So it's a true honor for me to be here tonight to recognize the amazing, thoughtful, and groundbreaking work in narrative this year. Here are the nominees.
Best Narrative.
Where is your
Oh, yeah. Great narrative.
To win.
Also fantastic, my God.
I had last night.
Sam, if we don't all
fantastic
again, then we will not survive.
In the great city, there's a dead body.
Probably the game that I missed out on the most this year is Disco Elysium. And the Outer Worlds is good too, but not nearly as good as some of the other ones. Personally, I'd give it to Plague Tale, but I think Death Stranding will win.
Disco Elysium.
Oh, wow, nice. I really need to play that game. I really need to play it. It lit up the charts.
Wins the Game Award for Best Role-Playing Game.
It also won Best RPG.
Wow. You stole Kingdom Hearts Award.
It's absolutely surreal to be here, and honestly makes me really speechless. But I definitely want to thank everyone who believed that this game exists when we first started talking about it, because a lot of people didn't. And I want to thank the industry for welcoming us. It's been absolutely amazing. And of course, I want to thank our fans who really proved that these kinds of narrative games have their space in this industry. And yeah, thanks a lot. Woo!
I like that. You could tell she put love into the game. Like, the
for
way
sure.
she feels.
For sure. They're trying to go back to their seats. Oh, Twitch just buffered. There we go. There we go. The other two literally just kept walking back to their seats.
We have such a big show ahead. Now, I wanted to mention right now on Twitch, we've got over 900,000 concurrent viewers watching the show right now.
Wow.
Co-streamers. So sounds like you guys are excited about what we have going on. And of course, we're live on over 50 platforms. And the fans on Twitch are predicting who will take home the Game Awards tonight. Right now, we've got a poll open with the Twitch extension. Who does the audience think is going to win the Best eSports Player Award? You can vote now, and in a little while, we'll take a look at your predictions.
Is Sonic Fox on that
tonight, we've got more awards,
so.
Great music, and of course, game premieres. World premieres are a big part of this show, and you guys have a lot of expectations on the internet for things. There are lots of rumors, lots of leaks, and then sometimes there's surprises that come out of nowhere.
Uh-oh!
Enjoy this.
Well, it might be now. Nope.
Oh my God, it's new Bloodborne.
No, it's not.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And that you could have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time.
Ooh.
you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams,
is this infinite?
Your wishes.
No.
But now let's
it's a new announcement.
Let's have a dream which isn't under control. And then you would get more and more adventurous. And you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream.
Wait, what is this? Is it him?
Finally, you would dream.
Wait.
Where you are now.
I'm so confused.
This is the Scarlet premiere.
Oh my god, it is!
What are they gonna call it? What are they gonna call it?
You're so right!
What are you calling it?
Xbox Series X. Okay.
It was a halo in the sky. That's what kind of threw me there. I was like,
I was so confused.
Wow. I was not expecting that.
No. Xbox Series X. I think I could get behind that name.
And now,
Phil Spencer?
the head of Xbox. Yep. Please welcome Phil Spencer.
Oh. He's walking with swag.
Very standard design looking console. It's just a brick almost.
Consoles to power your dreams.
But it can lay flat, of course. Either way.
Where you're instantly absorbed.
There's
in
a disk drive. You can clearly see.
Where worlds are even more like, immersive, responsive, and surprising. Where you are at the center of your gaming experience.
Not yet.
Next holiday, Xbox Series X will lead us into the future of console gaming.
It will be $499 though.
The fastest, most powerful Xbox will set a new bar for performance, speed, compatibility. Developers around the globe are already hard at work building games for Xbox Series X. Our 15 Xbox game studios are developing the largest and most creatively diverse lineup of exclusive games in our history. Tonight, I'm proud to reveal a project early in development from an incredibly talented, creative team who are no strangers to the Game Awards. What you're about to see was all captured in-engine as being built
dude, I have
to
chills.
take full advantage.
No, you can stick it up here.
If it's Playground Games, that's Fable. I want it to be Fable so bad. It's Ninja Theory. Is it Hellblade 2? Frank, it might be.
My goosebumps will have goosebumps just the case.
Frank, I hear the... Listen to the whispers. Oh, it is! Oh, it is!
I'm so happy right now. Oh my god. I'm tearing up.
Oh my god! This is all in-game footage!
What the hell is that?
Oh my god!
Hellblade X? No. What are we gonna call this?
That looks wild.
It's a Norse compass.
You're right. Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2. Good shit, man. Oh, I totally wasn't expecting that.
Brian, I'm legitimately tearing up right now. I'm so happy.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad I'm coming back to the land of Xbox. I mean, I'm getting them both, but... Oh my god.
All right, the fun is just beginning. Let me assure you, we've got some other great surprises coming up here at the Game Awards. Now, we just
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
To see who you think is going to be recognized as the best
Rick and
esports
Morty,
player,
baby.
and the results are in.
Kyle in Discord, Microsoft swinging hard tonight.
All right, that award is coming up next. An NBA superstar, Steph Curry, is here to hand it out. We'll see if you guys called it correctly. And still to come in the show, we've got performances by Green Day and Grimes, more amazing music from the Game Awards Orchestra, special announcements from League of Legends, Fortnite, and Apex Legends. Norman Reedus is here. Reggie's in the house, of course. And we've got a lot more of surprises. That is all coming up. But first,
how are you going to top that one?
With Facebook to spotlight unique
I'm
stories
so
about
happy
the gaming
that that didn't leak anywhere. Like, that did not leak at all.
I swear to God, my goose has
global gaming citizens. I'm so proud to have these in the show, and I just can't wait to share them with you tonight. Here's our first global gaming citizen for 2019.
Wow, that was so cool.
What's this?
I was
Oh, it's like the
refugee.
The initiative, okay.
Yeah, they did this last year, didn't they?
Am I going to be able to go to school or not? It was always with me.
There were some really touching stories last year.
Afghanistan is a very traditional country. There is a huge problem here.
They got the bomb food, yo. There's an Afghani place where I work. I go there sometimes twice a week.
Coding.
Is it really good?
It's
delicious.
Is the first computer coding school for girls in Afghanistan. We've developed so far more than 20 games. Our students told me we are very tired.
I can't get over those visuals for Hellblade 2, man. That was unbelievable looking. Yeah, that was unbelievable looking.
Then why you just don't create your own game? Afghan hero girl, when they see the game that they are playing are made by women, that's an empowerment itself. They understand that they have a voice and they should be heard.
Are we announcing a new fighter?
That the past and future are colliding.
Are we going to get the Joker announced?
You think they would have had a world premiere, like, beginning for it if it was? Yeah, I think it's just a commercial. Yeah.
Oh, half off.
Oh, you were right!
Oh, they're both in.
Well, aren't you just as cute as a button?
And aren't you just as creepy as
Flattery will get you nowhere, dearie.
January 28th.
Rated M for mature.
Surprised they didn't have a world premiere trailer for that.
You have to remember, you can never trust Mortal Kombat, just like last year.
True. Very true.
PlayStation.
Nintendo Switch has games, lots of games.
Sure does.
To play anytime, anywhere. Find the games you want to play your way on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite.
Well, it looks awesome.
It does look really cool.
He just tore homie's eyeballs out. Is that new one? Like, you don't need the PC for?
Yeah.
That control?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna pick up the DLC. I absolutely loved this game.
This is on my short list of games that I made by myself.
Totally worth it. Incredible experience.
You spoke so highly of it, and you showed me what part of one level, and I'm like already wanting to play this.
It's an incredible experience. Oh, it's free. It's free update. Okay, nice. Available now.
I'm hoping for gift cards this year because I'm just gonna go video game crazy.
Ooh, Foundation, March 26th. Okay.
Now, please welcome 3-time NBA champion and 2-time most
it's Steph
valuable
Curry.
player. From the Golden State Warriors, it's Stephen Curry.
Boo!
What's going on?
What it do?
As some of you may know, I had my own gaming-related injury recently. I went for that triangle button, and next thing you know, I'm on the floor, and you know,
you crazy for that one.
Once again, eSports is the fastest-growing sport on the planet, and still breaking records.
It's not a sport.
Massive multi-million-dollar.
I agree that it's a sport.
Prize pools, and the award for best
can't be a sport if I'm good at it.
Recognizes both outstanding play, regardless of the game, and also good sportsmanship. So here are the nominees.
I also don't have that either.
Best esports player.
Your Fortnite World Champion, Booga!
The guy who won. The guy who won Mortal Kombat was pretty cool this year.
Splashes forward.
I shall remember his name.
United won't save you now.
I mean, the only one that I'm really familiar with is Faker. That's probably who I'd go with, but...
I'm going to go with Sinatra because you don't go against old Blue Eyes.
And the game award for best esports player goes to... Booga.
Booga.
What game does he play?
Fortnite.
No. I just don't care about Fortnite. I was hoping when the whole universe shut down, they would stay shut down forever. I wouldn't have to see these freaking kids at the mall flossing. Get off my lawn.
Wow. Thank you guys so much. This is like the best way to end off my year, honestly.
Kyle.
Thank you all to my fans, my family, my friends, my team Sentinels, and most importantly, Epic Games for making any of this possible. And I'm so glad to be a part of this community, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thank you guys so much.
Humble.
Yeah.
Not me. If I was up there like, yo, I deserve this.
World premiere. Ooh.
Is it about Endgame?
Gearbox Publishing.
What is this?
What is this?
On your feet, old blood. Not dead. Yet.
1,000-year war. Just to start the apocalypse.
Beautiful, deadly, right in our way. That's about right.
Destiny 3.
Huh. No storm can stop us.
Ooh. Godfall. Huh. Okay. PlayStation 5! Look at that!
We just saw our first official PlayStation 5 game.
Yeah. That's holiday 2020 PS5. Okay.
PlayStation.
Oh, they're going to double dog us there.
You noticed that, yeah. PlayStation 5. All right, this show's on fire. I'm here with Keith Lee, the CEO of Counterplay, and Steve Gibson, the president of Gearbox Publishing.
Oh, bask in his glory.
What is Godfall?
Godfall is a brand new IP set in a brand new fantasy universe filled with heroic knights and mysterious magic. We call it a looter slasher.
Ooh,
Right,
there you go, Frank. Looter slasher.
Tell us a bit about how is this going to play?
Brian, day one. Not even a
We're
question.
here to reinvent combat for loot-driven action RPGs.
I love
We'll have
loot-driven
third-person
action
real-time
RPGs.
melee combat as you hunt for awesome loot. You can also play the game in solo as well as in co-op. It's going to be fun for everyone.
Well, it looks absolutely incredible. That was all in-engine. You know, you can see the game that we're going to get to play there. Steve, you know, from Gearbox's point of view, you guys nominated tonight, obviously, Borderlands. Congrats on that. But how do you guys fit into this picture with Sony and with Counterplay?
Oh, man, you know we love our co-op and our gear at Gearbox, so here we are, man. When Keith showed us Godfall, it was so amazing to us. We had to call our friends over at Sony, our friends over at Epic, say, hey, help us make this work on your technology and your hardware. Keith, we're going to do everything we can for you, man. And we're excited. We're so excited to announce this is going to be this is launched exclusively on the PlayStation 5.
Ooh, so it is exclusive. Oh, and PC Epic Game Store. Okay, okay. So console exclusive.
All right, PlayStation 5 games. What's going on? All right, this is amazing. Well, guys, congratulations.
So cool that Jeff, like, he's just going hard on next gen now. Like, he's like, why not?
Awesome. All right, congrats on the announcement. Awesome, guys. All right.
We're there, man. It's next year.
Yeah.
We'd like to
We're less than a year away.
We're
less than a year away.
Yeah. Category of best audio design for best in-game audio and sound design.
Best audio
Those
design.
nominees are Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Control, Death Stranding, Gears 5, Resident Evil 2, okay, fan favorite, and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And the Game Award goes to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Congratulations to the guys at Infinity Ward. All right. For best strategy game focused on real-time or turn-based strategy, those nominees are
Screw you, Jeff.
Age of
Screw
Wonders,
you,
Planetfall,
Jeff. You gypped
Anno
Fire Emblem for
1800,
Game of the Year.
Fire Emblem, Three Houses, Total War, Three
You
Kingdoms,
know what you did, Jeff. That's why you
6,
laughed.
and Wargroove.
I hope Tropico wins.
Game Award
Watch him not give it to it.
Goes to Fire Emblem.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. Should have been Game of the Year.
All right. In the category of content
to be nominated.
of the year for a streamer or content creator who made an important and positive impact on the industry this year, the nominees are
Dr. Disrespect,
who's in the house here, Dr. Lupo.
It'll be Shroud, I bet.
Ewok,
Shroud did a lot of stuff this year.
Ref, and Shroud. And the Game Award goes to Shroud.
Yep. He did a lot this year. Yeah.
For charity?
Well,
no, just in general. Like he really did a lot.
The show, and we've talked about Xbox. We've talked
setting
about
up the stage or something.
Frank.
Another platform we probably should talk about now. We have another world premiere, brand new game announcement that I don't think you guys are expecting. But we're really excited to share it with you here.
Frank, it's Nintendo.
Check this
He
out.
said we've had Microsoft, we had Sony. Oh, what is it? I'm already excited. Square Enix gets my blood going.
It is time to choose. Accept your fate and await oblivion.
It's Bravely Third or Dr. Pat Traveler 2.
And fight for survival.
It's Bravely Third, I think.
Step into the light, young hero. Be brave.
Maybe it's not. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's Bravely Default. Bravely Third, baby. Oh my God.
Octobrave Traveler.
Oh, yes, I'm so excited. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
All right now I'm joined by my fellow Canadian, Rebecca Ford, Live Operations and Community Director at Digital Extremes. Is that for Canada or for Rebecca? For both of them? All right, Rebecca, welcome to the Game Awards. You've been up here before.
All right, Becky, what you got for us?
Warframe. Tell us, what's the latest on Warframe?
You know, we've been making this game for 7 years, and each year we update it with the Space Ninja flair, but we think it's time to go Space Pirate, and this whole Empyrean thing is what our community wants to know about.
Yes, I know. You guys have teased that. What can you tell us about it? When's it going to come out?
Well, we were thinking on PC we would launch it right now.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, sweet.
Live
Shadow drop.
All right, that's fantastic. And
first one of the night.
We'll get the hands on it tonight. Anything else that we should be keeping in mind?
How will Shadow drop the Series X already?
The Rising Tide update, which means they are now preparing for Empyrean. Nintendo Switch.
Actually, please don't. I don't have the money just yet.
Yeah, I don't
if
either.
You've been following Warframe's story, there's a lot to find in this update. So why not launch it on PC?
Okay, so it's out right now on PC, and we're going to take a look at it.
Yes.
Okay, check it out. Well, thanks, Rebecca. Let's take a look. Empyrean, Warframe. Thanks.
I like Imperium. Big Walter fan. I watch too much wrestling, you know that?
This game is still so popular too, man.
Tonight, we're happy to welcome Samsung as a new partner of the Game Awards, and throughout the night, you'll be hearing from my fellow Canadian, lots of Canadians tonight, Linus Tech Tips about Samsung's QLED TVs, which are optimized for the best gaming experience. Take a look.
I'm Linus from Linus Tech Tips, and I'll be talking about some of the ways living room gaming is better than ever. When I was a kid, my first gaming TV was about this big, and it had a VHS player built into it. Not very immersive. With a Samsung QLED TV, not only can you see more than ever before, but at 4K resolution with sizes of up to 82 inches, the image clarity is unbelievable. And with Samsung's 10-year burn-in guarantee, you can game without worry.
My name is Soleil. Many people know me as Ewok. I am deaf and I play Fortnite, and I'm 14. I was just a streamer with a very small following. In the past 14 months, everything's really taken off, and it's been
so cool for her, man. Can you imagine how hard it would be to be a streamer and like actually be deaf? Like that would be so hard.
Yeah, how hard would it be to play a game like this in general, where you kind of rely on some kind of audio cues of people nearby?
I really want to see
True.
in the gaming world. I think that would be really nice.
Awesome. Good for her, man.
And Ewok's here with us tonight. We're so glad to have her with us. All right, here with me now is Daniel Kitchen. He's the senior art director for Magic the Gathering. Dan?
No.
Oh, that's a bit, I misread the symbol.
You're on brand. What's next?
Well, Jeff, I'm
They must be
excited
talking
to
about
tell
the
you
arena,
that
right?
In January, Magic will be returning to one of our most beloved worlds. So the last time we went to Theros, a world of gods, myths, and monsters, we saw our hero, Elspeth Tyrell, my favorite planeswalker, betrayed by the gods and banished to walk the underworld. But now our hero is ready to defy death and escape her fate. And I'm here to give you a sneak peek at what's in store for her. Now with music by Ramin Djawadi, this is the trailer for Theros Beyond Death.
All right, check it out. Thanks so much.
So this is a expansion for the card game or the game?
Even seeing a trailer doesn't really help me.
No, me neither. No, I will obviously admit that I'm very ignorant when it comes to Magic the Gathering. I don't know much about it.
I haven't played in a minute or two, but I do have some cards not too far from me. Or, you know, say, excuse me.
Whoa.
That would terrify me. I'm not a strong swimmer.
I don't think anybody could be with 7 things holding you bound or down.
Yeah, she did. She walks the plains no more.
It is a card. Okay.
Oh, now. Oh, you can play him on Arena right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, the new game announcements just keep rolling here at the Game Awards. Eventually, we'll get some games you already know about, but let's keep going with things you haven't seen before.
Okay.
Here's another world premiere.
I'll take it. I'm intrigued. Prologue, okay. Player unknown production. Are they making a new Battle Royale game?
Now, she's a creative director and the lead art designer from
Or
the
they-
Evil Within series.
Hey, it's Akumi Nakamura!
Hi, please bear with my English.
I love her.
Good art can change over time, but great art stays great. Great art sparks joy in our brains and helps us to change the way we think.
She's so charismatic.
Because sometimes we need to change it to survive. This year, I had a big change in my life, and it's been a crazy year. But I'm alive. Was it a crazy year for you?
Yeah. Seen some shit.
You are not alone because I'm here. And we have great games with great art. Here are the nominees for Best Art Direction are
Best Art Direction, presented by
Her English
Samsung
did get better since E3. Man, it's tough to beat Control for Best Art Design. It really is. Oh man, though, I forgot about Grease.
That's also pretty as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be Grease or Control.
I wouldn't give it a Zelda. Although I did like it.
Yeah. As you know, I am a fortune teller.
Yes.
I can see Mieta. and
It's Control.
the winner is Control.
I was gonna say, it's tough to beat Control for Best Art Design, man. What they did with that, especially like Chapter 9, my God.
She's the best. I want her every year now.
Wow. This is incredible. I'm trying to avoid any explicit language right now.
Joseph Fares better be there.
I think the big thank you goes to the art.
I want them both now as permanent fixtures on the show.
He is an amazing person. He's worked at Remedy for a long while, and he had this crystal clear vision of what he wanted to achieve with Control. And he did amazing things together with his team. I also have to thank Stuart McDonald, who is the world design director, and Antti Puomi, who handled the characters and all the creepy monsters that existed in this game. And I can't imagine a better group of artists and talented creative people to work with. And this is thanks to you guys. Thank you so much for your work.
All right, congratulations to the guys at Remedy. We've got lots more awards coming up. But right now, I'm here with Donald Rusk, the Worldwide Creative Director for Epic Games. Donald, welcome back to the game. It's a yearly thing, I feel like. We always get to hang out.
Yeah, it's fun. This is great.
Well, you guys have built quite a franchise in Fortnite, and the last couple years have just been so crazy for you guys. But what I love is that you're constantly innovating with this game.
That's what we're trying to know. It's I think we're all just trying to make stuff that we think is fun, that we think is cool. And you never quite expect something to take off the way that Fortnite did, right? But once that momentum happened, we're just like, man, how do we we gotta lean in, and how do we find ways to really just push the idea of what
Are they gonna announce the next event?
Virtual place
Maybe.
can be. So that's why even this year,
Marshmallow
concert,
was insane.
Yeah, we start the year off with a concert that has, over 10 million people in it. We roll into huge monster fights, and we've got.
Aren't they doing like a special
how do we
screening of Star Wars, like a whole scene?
The entire world.
Or they do that already?
0 point black
I'm
hole
not
and
sure.
turn the game
Maybe.
off and like all.
I heard something like everybody's
I think
like it's
pales in
spawned to the drive-in
about to happen
to
this
watch
weekend.
like the first scene of the Star Wars movie.
Cool
Didn't even know
gonna
that, but that's pretty
happen
badass
in
if
a few
so.
hours, and on Saturday.
On Saturday, you guys probably have seen teasing a little bit about something that's happening at Risky Reels, tied to Star Wars.
Okay, you're right. Yeah.
Right? Rise of Skywalker, right?
Yes, and it's pretty cool.
What can you tell us about it?
I probably can't tell you much, but I have a friend who can.
Okay, let's take a look.
Thanks, Donald. Hey, everyone, it's JJ Abrams, director of The Rise of Skywalker. Join me in Fortnite on Saturday for an exclusive look at the movie. To see the whole thing, you got to be in the game, so I'll see you in Fortnite on Saturday. Thanks.
That's really badass.
Yeah. This is so cool, and I think, some people online have said, like, oh, you're just running a clip or whatever, and I don't know how much you want to reveal, but you and I have been talking all year about, building a live experience around this. I'm excited. I'm going to get to actually be in the game as well, kind of interacting with JJ, and I don't know how much you want to tell us about it, but it's going to be a live participatory experience, right?
I think it's going to be like something that no one's ever seen before, ever. I mean, JJ and Jeff, we're going to be live.
Yes.
What the hell?
That's the glider we're gonna get.
There's also gonna be that.
Exactly.
Like, what is going on?
That's what happens.
Star Wars.
That's what happens when you do it live, right? So
you never know. There's an attack happening.
Everyone who shows up, like as you drop out of the battle bus, you're all gonna pop those out. Like everyone that shows up is gonna get tie whispers.
That's cool.
Awesome. You're flying around, and JJ and Jeff will be there live in the game, and we're gonna see this awesome clip from Star Wars. It's brief, but I've seen it many times. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
You want to see it. And then some other crazy stuff's going to happen, and you should come.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited about sort of what this means, I think, for sort of programming inside of games, shared experiences like the Game Awards, people all coming together watching this, but this is inside the game world. I'm really excited about what is going to happen on Saturday. So right from the Game Awards to that. But before then, I know you've got some other some cool things that people can pick up in Fortnite.
We do. So there's one more thing. Yes. So right now, you can go to Fortnite, and these are now available in the game. These are some of my favorite characters of all time.
That's pretty
Rey
cool.
and Finn and the awesome new Sith Trooper, and they're in the game right now. You can go get it loaded up for Saturday.
Amazing. Well, I got to say, we are really excited about what you guys have put together with you, Lucas, and Disney to have this come together this weekend. I know these things are never easy to pull off, but yeah, I'm really excited about what it's going to be. So Saturday,
2 p.m.
Did you see a leaf just fall down behind Jeff?
We're doing it live, and it's going to be
a
amazing.
leaf literally just floated down behind him. What the hell was that from?
We'll be there. There'll probably be typhoon.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's for Ghost of Tsushima. I wonder if they're going to drop leaves because they always show that in the trailer.
That's what I was going to say.
We've got much more Game Awards coming up.
Thank you.
Donald Musker.
It's literally on the stage. You can see it.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've got a lot of brand new game announcements tonight.
Because didn't we hear that we're going to see the
full trailer? Yeah.
I keep mentioning Canada, but this is a game that I think you'll be surprised by. And I saw it, and I said, hey, this would be a cool thing to announce at the Game Awards. So check it out.
I mean, you knuckleheads have for us right now.
Fight demons. Ooh.
I like the music, aren't you?
I like them. Hell yeah, I do. That's also really creepy, though. Like, it looks like she is dancing. She also has 4 legs. 3 legs. My God.
This.
Dude, I am so into this music. Sons of the Forest. Okay, Sons of the Forest.
No more heroes.
That's pretty tight, man. I'm gonna keep an eye on that, especially for the soundtrack.
Of course, we got some cool stuff tonight. All right. Well, one of the most played games in the world is League of Legends, and tonight we're happy to have Riot and its new Riot Forge division with us to reveal their first single-player experience for the franchise.
Okay.
Take a look at this.
I will, Jeff.
My king. Long have you waited.
Do you play this at all?
Nope.
Now.
Sean and Kyle do.
Time has come.
Sean more so than Kyle, I think.
For your revenge.
I absolutely will check out a single player campaign, though.
Across all Runeterra. I will know fear. Suffering. Ruin. They will know your name.
Ruined King. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool.
Ruined King, Airship Syndicate. I'm here with Joe Mad. Joe, you guys have made some amazing games over the years. First of all, congratulations on working with Riot. To reveal you guys making the first game, what it is.
Frank, we're already like
more about what we
so
just
many
saw.
premieres in.
Yeah, so
and it's only
I'm
9:50.
so excited we can finally talk.
I know, isn't that crazy?
We've only been recording for like 50 minutes.
But, we are doing the first.
We haven't even heard Green Day yet.
Riot Forge game. And as you saw, it is the Ruined King, a League of Legends story.
I'm gonna name him
We're
Arthas.
basically building on our experience making Battle Chasers and Darksiders to create a story-driven, turn-based RPG. We have a new take on turn-based combat that's really cool. Obviously, the visual
Turn-based RPG. Who
art
plays
and
those kinds of
visuals that our
games?
studio is known for.
I do.
And the story takes place after Burning Tides. So everyone believes Gangplank is dead, Bilgewater is in chaos, and you'll actually play as some League champions.
That's pretty neat.
Explore Bilgewater.
I like that they're actually making it a turn-based RPG. That's really cool.
We have a lot of other surprises as well. And Poros. They're mandatory, apparently.
All right, well, it sounds like this is something you've been working on for a little while, too, right?
We have, yes. And I can't say any more.
Okay, that's all you're allowed to say. All right, well, it's so exciting to
You
have
get nothing and you like it.
Game Awards for the first time. Joe, you guys,
It's an honor. The game's so far amazing, and it's just an honor to be here.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for announcing it with us. It means the world to us. And I know all the League of Legends fans around the entire world who are tuned in tonight. So, Joe, congratulations.
I can't wait to hear what you guys think.
You'll be on the social medias right
I will. I'm good right now.
Thank you very much, Joe Mack.
Where's Reggie?
Great announcement. League of Legends. Fantastic.
When we come back, a performance by Grimes, the award for Best Action Game with Norman Reedus, and a special announcement from an Apex legend. Still to come, Ninja presents Best Multiplayer Game and an extended look at Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah,
this
baby.
is the Game Award.
We're waiting on it.
Don't go
Yeah, we
anywhere.
are.
Ladies and germs, watch out because tonight the
This Birds of Prey? Yep.
Looks like it.
The Game Awards.
Oh, this movie's gonna be so bad.
You have got to be kidding me. Valkyrie, courage. I said no. Come on, Harley.
We've been here training for weeks.
Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but you guys just aren't really Birds of Prey material. No offense.
But I love you.
Of course you do, Schnookums. Now quit messing around. Let's give these people what they want. Ladies, if you want boys to respect you, you have to show them that you're serious. Blow something up. Hit someone. Nothing gets a guy's attention like violence. Oh, I love this chick. She's got rage. I don't have rage.
That was Rosie Perez.
Who?
Rosie Perez.
Who?
Like you don't know. She's a legend.
Who?
Disrespectful. Ooh.
I really don't know. I don't know her.
PlayStation.
Against all the evil that hell can
Gotta be, right?
Must be on sale or free on like Game Pass or something like that. Like, why would you talk about doing right now?
Yeah.
send unto them only
Just a quick commercial for Doom Eternal. Okay.
We heard you may want to quit vaping.
But we can't help you. We can barely hold these protest signs.
But we can tell you about This Is Quitting, an easy text to quit service. It's the least
and most we can do.
Mommy is dead, Hugo.
Yeah, baby. Plague Tale.
Hugo, no!
You can't keep running forever.
You are a monster.
Very good game.
Oh, absolutely. So much so that they're making a sequel. It did really well.
Be sure to stay in the light.
Nominees for 2019 Gaming Tweet of the Year.
Goose.
Who's it gonna be? Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the Game Awards. All right, music is a big part of games, and Cyberpunk 2077
Ooh, yeah,
is one of the
baby.
most anticipated games.
You're
coming
damn
to
right
this
it
year.
is. You're damn right
Well,
it
hello
is.
to everyone at CD Projekt Red. They're over in Poland and working hard to finish the game. But right now, we've got a behind-the-scenes look at the soundtrack. to
Please
Cyberpunk
give it to
2077.
me. Inject it in my veins, baby. It's gonna be good.
Even in the dystopian future, hard rap lives
Hey,
on.
turn the jewels.
Provide you with the soundtrack to fucking shit up.
I mean, we're not here as refused, we're here as samurai. It's a very interesting thing to be part of.
We really work on these songs, trying to make them as good as possible.
I think my music fits with my city because both are scary and pretty at the same time.
My music will be featured in Cyberpunk 2077. I'm super excited.
It's quite rebellious and it's quite noisy and aggressive. I think industrial is the word.
I can't wait to see how the two worlds actually meet. I mean, it's been a lot of fun playing these beats.
It's very punk rock in the way in its approach. They're building these systems to make really rugged, rough, edgy music.
Psychedelic, trippy, yet uplifting and engaging.
And you could see a lot of kind of industrial stuff and revolution happening.
Sort of mixing punk music and like what electronic music could be in the future.
So we have some tracks that are super dirty, super heavy, and then we have some tracks that are very beautiful and ambient.
That was just a glimpse of what we have in store for you. See you in 19.
God, he's such a good composer.
It's not coming out for another 57 years. This is Grimes.
Yeah. I wonder if she's doing the song that's going to be in Cyberpunk. I would assume so, probably.
I had to admit, I've never heard of Grimes.
I've not either.
There are other Grammys when they flash inside. Oh, yeah. I don't think she's singing.
Absolutely not.
This is visually pleasing, man.
I'm so digging this. You have no idea.
Magic?
She's doing an escape trick. This is the coolest thing.
Toe tapper, I'll give it that.
Oh, dude, my feet are going crazy right now.
I feel like this is the opening to American Idol.
That would make Jeff Keighley Ryan Seacrest.
No, he's Ryan Dunkelman.
God, that's so badass. My God. I can't wait to dump hours into that game.
Hey, it's Matt Nicholson.
Why he stood up.
And now, he's the star of The Walking Dead and a Best Performance nominee tonight for his role as Sam Porter Bridges in Death Stranding.
Isn't Mads Mikkelsen also nominated for that?
Norman Reedus.
He is. Yep.
All right, Daryl, what do you got to say?
What's up? What's up? Hi. All right, it's time to present the award for Best Action Game. These games are all wildly different. Some new franchises, some beloved sequels, all with their own unique adversaries and objectives.
Is Borderlands
One
a
thing
first?
that they have in common is
I don't
that
remember.
they set the bar for lively combat and thrills. All right, ready? All right.
I'm going to be fair and objective for this one award only.
Best action game.
Just this one time. So far. All right, so far it's Call of Duty. So far it's Devil May Cry. So far it's Gears 5. And Gears 5.
Devil May Cry 5. This is what I would personally go with.
I would respect that because I'm a big Capcom geek. So.
Devil May Cry 5.
There you go. Good shit. Good shit. Now they're going to announce DMC6.
What a great game. What a great game.
Thank you so much.
Were they just playing Devil Driver?
They were Devil Trigger, yeah.
Devil Trigger, I'm sorry.
デビルメイクライ5に携わってもらったすべてのスタッフの皆さん、感謝します。そして11年間待ってくれたデビルメイクライシリーズのファンの皆さん、ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much for all the fans who have been supporting us.
That's all I understood is thank you so much.
For the sequel.
浮気せずにまっすぐにアクションゲームを作ってきて本当に良かったと思ってます。
Just really happy to stick with my roots and trying to make as pure of an action game as possible.
せーの。DMC is back! Thank you!
Congrats to the DMC guys. All right, I'm now joined by Jeff Haddam, the studio lead and founder of Took Games from Canada. I don't know how it all works out that way, but a lot of Grimes, Canadian, Jeff. All right, anyways, tell us what you've been working on up at Took.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm super excited to be here with the world premiere of the game we've been working on up in Montreal.
Okay.
Salut tout le monde. When we started working on this game, we had the idea to put action back in action RPG. And what better place than in Dungeons and Dragons? Forgotten Realms, Icewind Dale.
Icewind Dale
with your friends. I'm super pleased to announce Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance.
Let's check it out.
Okay. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, Frank's attention.
Let's check this out.
Hero.
Great song choice. I'm actually intrigued by that.
Yes.
Especially if the whole soundtrack is metal like that, I'm actually intrigued.
All right, up next is the award for the absolute best.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
It's your boy Mirage.
Wonderful time of the year. Wow, I was a little pitchy on that one. I should keep practicing.
Looks like it's Mirage, everybody. What's up, Mirage?
Hey, Keely, my man, what's going on?
Well, we're kind of in the middle of the Game Awards right now, but what's going on with you, man?
Oh, is that tonight? Tell me, did they already win for best all-around competitor in a battle royale based on skills, but mostly good looks?
That is such a specific award, and as I told you on Twitter, does not exist. I'm sorry, Mirage.
Okay, I see what you're doing, keeping the mystery alive for the audience. I get it, it's a secret award I get later. Wink. It's not like I haven't been practicing my acceptance speech. Wow, these things are really heavy. I'd like to thank my mother for my exceptional good looks. And
Mirage, we have a show, we've got lots of announcements to get to. Is there a purpose of today's call?
Oh, right. Well, I know everybody's always asking for more Mirage content because, well, obviously. And I think I speak for everyone when I say we've all had enough of crypto. So, Keely, I'm here tonight to just give the people what they want. And Keely, check this out. This is so cool. Watch. I'm a captain!
The captain of what exactly?
The Mirage Voyage. Oh, yeah. It's my big holiday bash. You get it? Holo days, because and I do holograms. And anyway, can I put you down for a +1?
Fine. When does it start, Mirage?
Oh, that's the best part. This party, wait for it, starts right now. Oh, yeah. Fireworks. Budget on that. Oh, hey, and I've got presents for everyone at the awards and all you beautiful people watching at home. Join me at the party and you all get this free
No, he didn't mean you, Frank.
exclusive legendary skin of my matching G7. Sexy, huh? And the gun doesn't look bad either.
Yeah, extremely generous of you, Mirage. Thank you for that.
What can I say, Jeff? I am a giver.
All right, well, listen up. We do have a show to get back to, so thanks, Mirage.
Okay, best buddy. Can't wait to see you and everybody else at the biggest celebration in the Outlands. It's party time. Oop, oop.
I think it's just a trailer for that, yeah.
Check this out.
Oh, man. Fire in the hole. You'll warm up in the respawn chamber. Quicker than you think.
I enjoy the winter months.
Time to hibernate for the winter.
Opening fire.
You know you missed me.
You're a bit too slow, my brother.
Let's ride the train. Hulk train. Let's do this. Enemy down.
I will say, man, this holiday event looks pretty cool. Like, they've redesigned everything to be centered around the holidays. It's pretty neat.
Watson, get in here with me. Let's take an Elfie. No.
An Elfie, you get it?
Yeah, I do.
Up next, Dr. Bunsen, Honeydew, and Beaker present Game Impact. Plus, Reggie is here.
Reggie,
and
baby!
He's ready. And later,
His body is ready.
Ghost of Tsushima. It's all coming up on the Game
I just want to see Ghost of Tsushima.
No. I see baseball and hockey.
Hockey game.
Yeah, MLB, NBA.
Yeah.
Ultimate Rivals. That's cool.
That's pretty neat.
That's not neat. Only on Apple Arcade.
There you go, Apple Arcade at the Game Awards for the first time, Ultimate Rivals. All right, we have so much more show coming up. We've got Green Day coming up, but right now we've got a world premiere from Xbox and Moon Studios. Here's a brand new look at Ori.
Oh, yeah, baby. February. I'm so excited to listen to the soundtrack. God, how fun does this look? And it's so visually pleasing.
And if you haven't played the original, it's on Game Pass. Like, just
it
go
is.
for it. Like,
yeah.
That's how your boy got access.
Oof. God, this looks good. Wait, it was delayed.
Play it with Xbox Game
March
Pass.
11th, it was delayed.
That's a good way to delay a game, just kind of just show you a little more.
I didn't have to pick one subject to specialize
They
in.
never said it was delayed, did they?
That's what I thought it was.
Follow my interests and spend lots of time studying, galactic evolution.
God, he's gotten a little older, but all right, we all do.
Or psychology, whatever it is. And then I just kind of turn that into a toy, into a game. Part of my job is just enjoying exploring the world.
Did you play Spore when that was out?
Letting my
Yeah, absolutely I did.
I played the ever-loving shit out of Spore.
When it comes to upping your competition level, there's no doubt that more frames per second makes a measurable difference.
Samsung has all the
That's
frames.
why Samsung QLED TVs feature native support for games running at up to 120 frames per second.
Of course they do.
With very low input lag, and this sweet auto game mode that detects when you're gaming and turns off any extra image processing. They've even got AMD FreeSync for smoother animations when the frame rate dips.
The war had just started when I arrived to Iraq. We did our thing, we had some experiences, and when
It was made by a soldier?
we got off that plane,
That would be pretty badass if
before
so.
we can even embrace our loved ones, our fire team leader says, do not tell anybody what happened to you, or what you saw, or what you experienced. That starts the stigma of mental health.
Stack Up is a military charity supporting U.S. and allied veterans' mental health through gaming.
That's
Overwatch is
so
our newest
fucking
program,
awesome.
and it is simply having a chat client up. Somebody comes in and says they need to talk or they're interested to get into a game. We have somebody available for them.
That's cool. I like that.
They may not want to come out there and see a counselor for an hour, once a week, but they may.
It's what it is, man. Like,
video game.
This is how is my therapy is playing video games. It's
Absolutely.
Or the struggles that they're
Absolutely.
having right now. It has become my passion to end the stigma of mental health.
So cool.
Please welcome two of the most innovative visionaries in the history of gaming and just about everything else. From Muppet Labs, Dr. Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker.
Oh, thank you. Greetings, fellow gaming enthusiasts. It's great to be here at the Game Awards. I am Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, and this is my assistant, Beaker. Beaky, where did you go? Oh, I guess he's stuck in the lobby. Nothing? Oh, well. In just a few moments, we'll reveal the winner of Games for Impact. But first, I was hoping to... Oh, here's Beaky now. Oh, good to see you.
Is it the same guy that does the voice for both?
I forgot we have a basement.
Does he have one on one arm and one on the other?
I'm so glad you're here wearing VR goggles to demonstrate our brand new game. Yes. As you can see, Beaker is wearing Muppet Labs' proprietary next-generation technology, VR super gluey goggles. You can put them on, but you can't get them off. And now we will premiere the exciting new Muppet Labs game. Oh, Beaker, Beaker, I forgot the. What are we calling it? Of course, the Untitled Beaker Game. Excellent choice. Let the game begin.
Please be real. Get him, Goose. Get him, Goose.
Oh, well, here are the nominees for Games for Impact, recognizing socially conscious and progressive games in the industry. Roll the nominees.
Games for Impact.
You want me?
Great game.
So these are like themes. Okay.
Yeah.
So Concrete Genie's bowling, I'm assuming?
Probably, yeah.
We have a lot of people looking for your brother.
I still haven't played a second of Life is Strange 2.
Sea of Solitude or Gree? I'm gonna go with Gree.
Woo-hoo! Here we go. And the winner is... Goose, what are you doing outside the game? You just please... Hey, give that back to me. Beaker, get him. Get him, Beaker. Oh, no, that's me. That's me, Beaker. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where is he? Oh, get him. He's behind you. There, okay. You've got him under control? All right. Okay. Thank you, Beaker. Would you please hold his beak sharp. Hold his beaker, that's it. Get him. Good. Sorry about that, folks. The award for Games for...
So great.
Have you got it? Goose? Stop it. Stop it. All right. The award for Games for Impact goes to... No, not geese. Greece!
Yeah! Amazing game!
Now I want Beaker to hand him that award.
Soundtrack gave me chills, man. Literally gave me chills.
Wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you to the Muppets. Well, we want to share this award with, first of all, Conrad, our creative director, with all the team back at home. We made a really good team, and we could have never made it without them. We have to thank Devolver for allowing us to do the game we wanted to make.
Yes, well, first of all, I would like to thank especially to all those people that share their stories with us. They sent really, really moving stories when they were playing Greece. That's something that obviously when you create a game, you try to do these kind of things, but you never know you're gonna get to someone. And we pretty much are so moved when we receive this story. So please keep sharing it with us because it's amazing.
Background.
And thank you everybody that play and support Greece. Thank you very much.
Good on you.
All right, sorry. Thanks to Bunsen and Beaker. Lifelong dream to have them here at the show. All right. I also want to mention something called the Game Festival. I don't know if you heard about that online, but we're launching a new thing tied to the Game Awards called the Game Festival. And
it's pretty cool.
The vision for that is to give all of you around the world who watch this show, you watch trailers, you love games, a chance to play a bunch of games. And this year we're partnering with Steam. And if you head to Steam for the next 48 hours, a little bit less than that since it started this morning, we have first look demos of over a dozen upcoming games that you can play for free on Steam. And
Another leaf just fell.
Where this all goes is not necessarily these local events where you have to travel
there's definitely leaves up there somewhere.
Games into your homes and the
That
places
or they're in a really janky building.
to play. So play all those games. The Game Festival concludes Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, and next year we're going to do it across all the platforms, and it's going to be a big thing. So we're looking forward to doing more with that. All right, well, now we're going to present some more awards, and let's get into the best family game. The nominees for that category are Luigi's Mansion 3, Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario Maker 2.
It's going to be Super Mario Maker 2.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Yoshi's Crafted World.
At least it should be.
Kind of like Nintendo's chances in this category. And the Game Award goes to
Dark Horse.
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Wow. Nice.
Congratulations.
Deserving. That's a great game.
No, that is a great game.
Category of Best Sports Racing Game for the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game.
Crash.
And those
I would go
nominees
Crash,
are
obviously.
Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, announced last year at the Game Awards. Dirt Rally 2.0, eFootball Pro Evolution Soccer 2020, F1 2019, and FIFA 20.
Crash definitely. Crash definitely.
To Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. Okay. And for the best mobile game, the nominees are Call of Duty Mobile,
Sky.
Grindstone,
Sky Children of the Light.
Hearts, which we announced last year. Sky Children of the Light, and What the Golf. And the Game Award in that category goes to Call of Duty Mobile. Congratulations, guys. All right. Well, now I'd like to welcome the co-creators of Dishonored and Prey. Raph and Julian are here.
Bethesda.
You may have seen online that they just announced their brand new studio. Wolfeye said here at the
Oh, it's Wolfeye. It's their new studio. I forgot these guys made a new studio.
So tell me a bit about
the creators of Dishonored and Prey. I forgot they had a new studio.
We took a long break, but it looks like we can't stay away from making them for very long. So we're just back at it now with Wolfeye.
Yeah. Well, what can you tell us about the game? We know the studio. We don't know anything about the game, but that's going to change now, right?
Yeah. So you've mentioned Dishonored and Prey as some of our past games. We have passion for interesting worlds to explore. We have passion for depth of interactivity. And of course, we have passion for simulation in general. Yeah. So this new game has all of these values, but this time we have a bit of a different approach. We brought a glimpse to show you through a teaser, and we're very excited.
It's amazing. One of my favorite premieres of the show tonight. It looks incredible. You're going to see the real game here.
Wait, Jeff gets to see these things ahead of time?
Of course he does. Take a look at the first project from Wolfeye.
That's not fair, Jeff.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to see this one. Talented guys. Oh, Devolver's Publishing. Okay.
The West, the land of opportunity. A place where you can be a hero.
Ooh, it's isometric.
And anything in between. This ain't quite the Wild West as you know it. There are ancient powers at war with each other. Strange entities lurking in the dead of night with their
Is this the Wild West Diablo?
Sort of looks like it.
Welcome to the Weird West.
The Weird West. An action RPG it is. Dude.
That hits all the beats for me.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm going to check that out for sure. Very, very, very good art style. I love it.
Coming out here could be the best thing that ever happened to you. If you can survive, that is.
Still very early in development. That's like 2021.
Brian, yeah, we get the float out in the ether.
Brand new MMO action RPG game from a legendary franchise. Check out this announcement.
Apex Legends 2.
It's an action RPG?
Yes.
Perfect world.
In a perfect world.
The city will end tonight.
I like werewolves.
It's us against the world.
And Shao Kahn's.
I won't let you down.
I feel like I know this. Like, this franchise. I just can't think of it.
It looks very Magic the Gathering. Or even Dungeons and Dragons.
Reminds me a lot of Guild Wars. Oh, it is Magic. Magic Legends. Magic Legends. It reminded me a lot of Guild Wars.
Coming up, the first look at a brand new game from an exciting new studio. And Ninja is here to hand out the award for Best Multiplayer Game. And still to come, more premieres, more awards, an extended preview from Ghost of Tsushima.
I like more.
And Green Day performs live.
You think we have another hour and a half of this?
Right back.
I think we do, easily.
We're only at the halfway point?
I think so. I think so.
I'm not complaining, mind you. Stadia.
I'm looking for... Stadia? What? What Stadia?
I don't find that guy funny at all.
Only the newest, most logical.
That's Reggie Watts.
I didn't know who it was.
He's a comedian and like a musical performer, but I don't get his comedy.
And this electric air.
But, you know, teach their own.
Stadia. Unlike consoles, Stadia doesn't take up any space.
It makes no noise.
He's an absurdist comedian.
Watch.
Okay.
Go find Stadia.
Which makes sense for him doing all these absurd things here, you know?
He'll never find it. Okay. You can play Stadia with this.
Stadia likes to party. Up to 4K, 60 FPS.
He'll show us.
4K, 60 FPS.
With Stadia, you can go
So weird.
virtually anywhere. Live anywhere.
This is amazing.
Play with any who.
So we're inside a game. I think I know that guy. Gary!
Stadia is gaming for free-range humans.
Gary!
Stadia travels across screens.
Gary!
No downloads, no updates, no waiting. Stadia bends time and space to take you straight to your game.
So Stadia's the best.
Technically, this is Stadia.
Stadia's streaming pipeline leverages decades of Google research. Is that a dog?
He actually found it.
Stadia is the games you're looking for.
Stadia is so impossibly mind-bending, so free to move from screen to screen, so not dependent on downloads or updates. It's like nothing. Nothing you've ever played games on before!
Unthink the things you think are things. Free your mind at the one place for all the ways we play. Stadia!
Wow.
You guys maybe have
Stadia?
When PUBG Mobile, one of the biggest video games in the world, and Global Green, a world-renowned nonprofit, partnered to help save the Amazon, we challenged people across the globe to stand together and fight to protect.
They're married, aren't they?
We've
I
already
believe
lost
so.
20%
Yeah, I believe
of the Amazon due to fires and deforestation.
Yeah, fuck Brian
The
Austin
Amazon
Green.
is critical to protecting us from the devastating effects of climate change. Thanks to PUBG
Like
Mobile
you
and their
had a
commitment to harness
chance.
the power of gaming for good.
I do.
And thanks
Just
to
haven't seen the good yet.
Brian Austin Green isn't sitting there with an elf shirt.
Global Green's local partners on the ground.
That's because he doesn't love Christmas as much as I do. Because I'm down with Jesus.
Thousands of new trees in the Amazon.
What's he ever done with his life other than play a crappy character on 90210?
The next generation is depending on us.
At least Aaron Ziering went out and made those Sharknado movies.
And donate.
Yeah, I think I'd rather sit around and do nothing than make Sharknado movies.
Fight for the Amazon.
Although they did make him a lot of money.
Nintendo Switch has fights to win. And scores to settle.
It's scary.
Find your battle. Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite.
Rise and shine. It's magic time. Now it's time for you to welcome the challenge. Play Magic the Gathering Arena. Download free.
What's up, guys? I'm
Call Brothers is everywhere nowadays.
all about helping my viewers accomplish their goals, whether it's making progress in gaming, fitness, or just taking control of their health in general. And if one of your goals is to quit vaping, Truth is a program that can help. It's called This Is Quitting. It's free, anonymous, text-based, available anytime of day, right on your phone, and it's already helping thousands of people quit. All you have to do is text Ditch Jewel to 88709 to join the program, because you can quit, but you don't have to do it alone. Visit thetruth.com for more information, and enjoy the Game Awards.
All right, now here's a brand new game announcement from
So I've been sitting here messing around with the settings on OBS. I think I might have fixed what was the issue earlier. Just for next time. What is this? Ooh, ooh! A first-person beat 'em up. Path of the Warrior.
Wow.
That's badass.
It's only Oculus Quest, you bastards.
He's one of the most watched streamers alive.
Hey, at least I figured out the issue, at least I think. So
Please welcome Ninja.
we know for next time. Yeah, we know for next time. A little disappointing.
Things for next year.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna start doing reactions live. I think every time now.
For obviously being here. I've been playing video games
I like the
my
suit.
entire life.
It is a good suit.
And there's something magical about a solo player experience.
He's changed so
And the
much.
only way to
Like he's a
enhance
really
that
good guy.
Is to play games
And
with
you
your
can see how
friends.
much he's matured.
I've literally defined my entire career by playing online multiplayer games. And here are the
Borderlands?
nominees for the best multiplayer game of the year.
Borderlands isn't gonna win a damn award this year, Frank.
I'm just what's he gonna get? A floated out in the ether.
Watch it win.
Nah, this is your winner right here.
No, I think Tetris 99 should win.
I would like Tetris to win.
I think Tetris 99 should win, but I actually think Apex Legends is gonna win.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think Call of Duty's gonna win, but I want Borderlands because Borderlands needs awards.
Some amazing games, let's be real. All right. The Game Award for Best Multiplayer Game goes to... It's a lot more difficult to open up than you think. Apex Legends.
Yep.
Why?
Because it's probably the game that most of the people played multiplayer this year.
Oh, you mean like actual good reasons?
I generally agree with their winners. The only thing I did not agree this year that they didn't even nominate Fire Emblem for Game of the Year. I generally agree with their...
It's a strategy game and it'll never get nominated.
That's not true. If it's a Game of the Year, it's a Game of the Year. It doesn't matter what genre it's in.
Thank you to the fans. Thank you so much.
I'd just like to thank the team at Respawn of crazy, passionate, super talented individuals for going with us on this crazy journey. We changed our genre, we changed our business model, we made our first character-based game, and we changed IPs while we were shipping a AAA shooter. So thank you, I love you guys.
Get off my stage, I need to hear the green deck.
Who are you texting?
All right, well, congratulations to Respawn. Great to see Apex winning Best Multiplayer Game. Now, this year, TikTok has swept the nation with its hashtag challenges. For the past few weeks, fans have been celebrating gaming on TikTok with over 450 million video views so far. Tonight, you can use the hashtag on TikTok to join the celebration of gaming and esports.
You know what it is. It's all over the place.
Contest, Cheesy C64. He's the
Aren't
guy
those like the girls doing like karaoke and stuff?
All right.
Yes, but it's a platform that everybody uses now, and you can do everything with it.
The gaming on TikTok contest will continue for the next few days. Cheesy C64. The next Twitch poll is open for best ongoing game. You can go vote now, and we'll see who you think is going to take home the Game Award in just a
Ultima
bit.
Online.
But right now, let's talk about a big PlayStation 4 title that's coming next year.
Ghost of Tsushima, baby, it's time!
Ghost of Tsushima. You probably saw this teased earlier this week. I am so excited about
Frank,
this game.
I'm sorry, these leaves better fall from the ceiling.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, then they are just in an outdoor arena.
On the show tonight, as I've been saying, a true cinematic look.
Longest
Enjoy
world premiere of the night.
At Ghost of Tsushima.
But if they fall, it's gonna be a mess for everything else. Okay, let me be quiet for this.
Oh, you're damn right. God.
Look at the trees, how they sign for you. It was so yellow.
This is so beautiful. This is gonna be amazing.
Is Tsushima a real place?
No clue.
In Japan?
No clue.
Yeah.
Samurai!
It's gonna kill you all.
The ghost. Some say
ooh,
he died on the beach. Others say he is a form.
Jesus Christ, those visuals!
When the wind flashes their tents and boats, they know he is coming.
Oh my God, yes.
Wait, good man. It's you.
Tell him I'm coming.
I wonder if we're gonna see gameplay. I wonder if it's gonna transition to gameplay right here. Come on, the leaves, right? There they are. I knew it! I fucking knew they were gonna fall! Oh, dude, I've got so much chills right now. I want to see gameplay so bad.
Strife from Duck Dynasty?
I don't know. I want to see gameplay so bad.
I don't think we're gonna get that.
I mean, we're getting like there are glimpses of it in this trailer, but I want to see like a full gameplay reveal. I do want a release date now, though.
February.
No way. It'll be after Last of Us. It'll be after May. We're talking like July or August for this game. Or September. Summer, yeah. Potential to be one of the best games next year. Really does. It has potential to be one of the best games next year.
It won't win Game of the Year, though.
It has potential.
Hellblade 2. I'm still hyped.
Hellblade 2 is it next year?
The Game Awards Orchestra. Let's give it up for an incredible conductor tonight.
Wait, did it say 2020 for that? I don't remember. Was Hellblade 2020?
I think so.
They'll be back later for an incredible montage celebrating our Game of the Year nominees and Game of the
You
Year.
just lock them away whenever you feel like just using them?
Yes, surprise guests. So stay tuned for that. But right now, we've got another world premiere. A look at Gears Tactics. Check it out.
I don't care. Sorry.
No, Hellblade was not. Hellblade didn't have an actual year attached to it.
They came for us.
Hellblade's early. I bet 2021 for that one.
They could take their time. I am a fan of what they did.
Everything we could. We set the world on fire. Now my war begins against the monster that created these monsters.
I might like tactics games if I wasn't so freaking impatient.
Maybe.
It's time to go hunting.
I won't pick this up. This is something I won't play, but.
Bring it, shitheads.
Come see what my newest creation thinks of your little plan.
40 plus hours, my God. That's not what I was expecting.
Oh, I like the song. Oh, who sings the original?
I'm not sure.
Just like we planned it.
All right, let's turn back to Twitch. We asked Twitch to predict the winner for the best ongoing game category, and they chose Final Fantasy XIV. We will find out when we present that award in a little bit just who wins. All right, we've also got more game announcements still to go on the way. A performance that's going to rock the house by Green Day. The award for Best Game Direction, and of course,
Where is Reggie?
right now,
Where's
here's a
Reggie?
world premiere of a brand new game from a team in China. It's a multiplayer melee combat game that you're seeing for the first time. Here is Naraka Blade Point.
Okay. Ooh, okay. All footage captured in game. Not bad looking.
It's a fighter?
I don't know. No.
No.
Wow, this doesn't look bad.
Look at China stepping their game up. Literally. Oh, you got snuffed.
Ooh.
It's nice to see a Chinese game that isn't Journey to the West.
I bet it's based on it though. Somehow, some way. That looked really cool. That looked really, really cool.
Welcome to Magic School.
Magic is everywhere
Now
tonight.
that we've covered flying, let's talk about giant.
Apollo.
Not to be confused with bird people. Bird people are their own thing. Play Magic the Gathering Arena. Download free.
No, you tried to take Baby Yoda away instead of the bitch.
Waited for this moment. For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the
Why can't all games just look like that?
the warrior of light.
There's just one best ongoing game?
This tragedy.
It was predicted to win by people watching on Twitch. They haven't done the award yet.
Must be undone.
You still play this?
Must be
Every now and then, but not consistently.
unwritten. Become what you must. Become the warrior of darkness.
I'm sorry, but I am the warrior of light, and I always have been. Ask my babe radio.
Oh, my name is Luke and I'm 11 years old. My game's called Let's Be Well and it's made with the Roblox Studio game engine. It starts off all gray. This guy, it says he's depressed. As he plays the obstacle course, he learns about the depression. So this is to get people talking so they don't bottle their feelings up.
I was pregnant with our youngest son, and my late husband got very, very sick. The doctors called it a major depressive episode. His mental illness overtook him by way of suicide, and so we lost him when Luke was 2 years old at the time.
It's kind of hard.
It's a good tribute to his father then too, and
My
helps
dad
raise
died
awareness.
when I was very young. I just wanted to spread a positive message that it's okay to talk about mental illness. I hope I've helped people.
I love that they do this, man. Really, really cool. So cool.
Now, she's a host and producer for IGN. Please welcome Sydney Goodman.
Kojima?
I'm here to
Yeah,
present
sitting
the
there
award
casually
for
next
best
to
ongoing
Norman
game.
Reedus.
Recognizing that we keep playing our favorite games year after year and acknowledging the teams that keep these massively popular franchises fresh with new content, more experiences, and evolving ways to play. Here are the nominees.
Best ongoing game.
Final Fantasy probably should win, in all honesty.
I'm gonna give it to Fortnite.
And the Game Award for Best Ongoing Game goes to Fortnite.
Oh, wow, there you go.
Go get it, Donnie. I would love that guy's last name to be Ketchup.
Oh, this is amazing. Thank you. So, like last year, we represent just like the teeniest portion of the now over 1,000 people who work to make Fortnite.
What's crazy?
That is incredible.
Crazy the team is that big.
Every single day. And, you know, we're just so humbled constantly to have the opportunity to even make something like Fortnite.
When you have a game like Hellblade, which is made by one person.
I think that
well, a little bit more than one person.
As I was saying earlier, right?
No,
like
God herself made that game.
into what a persistent virtual place can be, and the more that we're trying to experiment with stuff and try different things, we're finding more and more that our goal is to try to create a metaverse, to create a place, right, where
I thought something was happening because the background was in black and white.
Yeah, I thought so too for a second.
Experiences can happen where we can create a thing that is totally new, a totally new emergent type of media, really. And we are so inspired by everything you're doing. I'm just blown away by what we see here tonight.
What is the noise in the background?
It's truly astounding and incredible.
I bet it's frickin' Green Day.
Thank you for all the work you do.
You think Trey Cool is being disrespectful?
Probably. sounded like he dropped like a tambourine or something.
Incredible ideas and your feedback, and we just can't wait to keep making more. I'd be remiss if I didn't take one little personal note to thank my wife, my daughter, my family, my party people. We love you. Thank you so much.
Dude, they're setting something up behind that stage.
Saturday.
Ah, world premiere time.
From the developers who worked on Max Payne, Quantum Break, Armor 3.
So it's a new studio developed out of people that worked at Remedy. Okay.
Trivial Pursuit Mobile.
What? They have guns.
It's a battle royale.
Most likely.
Thank God.
What the fuck?
It's still most likely it's a battle royale.
Located.
Okay, thanks, Jane.
But the competition is sending their teams.
As expected. Let's get this job done.
9 to 5. Most likely a battle royale, but I don't know.
There you go. That's 9 to 5, and I'm here with Red Hill Games CEO Matthias. Matthias, great to have you with us. What is 9 to 5? What can we expect?
Thank you, Jeff. Glad to be here. 9 to 5 is a new first-person tactical shooter. It's set in a world where corporations rule everything, and being a mercenary is just another job. Now, a lot of modern shooters can be a little bit chaotic, and that's kind of what makes 9 to 5 special. We really put a lot of focus on the strategic gameplay of the team and playing together and, you know, making your changes in your tactics from round to round. And obviously, all that triumphs over brute force at the end.
All right, well, when can we expect to hear more? Next year? Or?
So 2020, we're launching the alpha, but you can actually sign up today at 9to5.game. So go ahead, enjoy, and download.
All right, a little bit of a tease. 9 to 5. All right, thanks.
You tease.
Appreciate it. All right, we're going to hand out some more awards right now in the category of eSports Game of the Year. The nominees are Counter-Strike Global Offensive, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, and Overwatch.
What do you got,
and the
Brian?
Game Award
Overwatch.
goes to League of Legends. Congratulations to Riot.
Almost said League of Legends.
For the best VR AR game, those nominees are Asgard's
Beat Saber.
Wrath,
Beat Saber, 1000%.
Beat Saber,
If it doesn't win, this
Man's
is
Sky,
just nonsense.
and Trover Saves the Universe. And the Game Award goes to Beat Saber. Congratulations to Beat Games. For the award for Best Performance, awarded to an individual for voiceover.
Wow, they're not
acting,
doing this one on
motion,
stage
and/or
either. Are you
performance
fucking
capture.
kidding
The
me?
nominees are
Mads
Ashley
Mikkelsen.
Birch for The Outer Worlds, Courtney Hope for Control,
Lisa.
Laura Bailey for Gears 5,
Laura Bailey, Gears 5.
Mads Mikkelsen for Death Stranding, Matthew Peretta for Control, and Norman Reedus for Death Stranding. And the Game Award goes to Mads Mikkelsen
There you
for
go.
Death Stranding. Congratulations, Mads. This year, we also added a fan category over the past few days called Player's Voice. And a lot of you around the world voted tournament style to pick your favorite game. This was 100% in control of the fans. And the winner of the fan vote is Fire Emblem Three
Because
Houses.
you screwed up, Jeff!
All right. Well, throughout the show, you've heard 3 incredible stories about our global gaming citizens, and we're so honored to have them here with us tonight.
That's cool. That's cool.
Please join me in recognizing this year's class of global gaming citizens. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Beautiful. A selfie. All right. We're so proud
No,
of
it's
that
an
program. We
Elfie.
intend to continue that year after year. I love telling all these stories of amazing people around the world who I think represent gaming at its best. All right. Up next, we've got music from Green Day. Reggie's in the house to present our Indie Game Award. We've got more world premieres, more Game Awards Orchestra, and the big award, Game of the Year, presented by some special guests. Now, the popular action MMORPG Black Desert has only been available for PC and console, but now Black Desert Mobile is available on iOS and Android. You can download it tonight and get a true MMORPG at your fingertips. Check it out.
No.
I have it on PC if I ever want to play it.
I like this music.
It's not bad.
Puppy.
Mummy is dead, Hugo. You'll never see her again. Hugo, no!
Can't keep running forever.
You are a monster.
Oh, I was hoping to see like a smash envelope come down.
Oh, that'd have been hilarious. Not even available on the Switch.
Kyoko Derasin joins the fight. No, after the show, we're going to bed.
Who's we?
Oh, that's right, you don't sleep.
I do sleep, but I have to chop this up and get it up on YouTube now.
And you're more about that eye
true that.
A Samsung QLED TV.
After the show, Frank is going to bed.
When it comes to the most eye-popping visuals, HDR is where it's at.
And I'll probably be playing some Shenmue 3 as well.
Amazing color fidelity, while full array local dimming allows the brightest.
That's a game that was created by Miyazaki.
To look their best. Features like these
No.
are why Samsung QLED TV was a Best of Innovation honoree for gaming at CES 2019, and they're nominated again for 2020. So keep a lookout.
Shut up, Linus. What's this?
I didn't think anybody was really going to play this game. We got.
Oh, this is the one that was in the Games for Impact category.
We were not prepared for. Kind Words is a game about writing nice letters to people. All real people, anonymously, online, sharing their worries and making each other feel better.
Whoa, that's pretty
Pushing the
badass.
definition of games is something that
Kind of like Animal Crossing.
excited about.
Sort of, yeah.
I used to write the most horrible things to my villagers.
Yeah, but see, the point of that game is to be nice to people and make them like feel good.
I stopped when I realized that, like, because it was for the Game Boy version, that they would leave your town and go to other towns with the bad things you said.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't need my name besmirched like that.
Talking to Kiki, telling her you think she looks sexy.
Kiki, do you love me?
That's why I picked that one.
WD Black. Fine-tuned for performance. Purpose-built for gamers to play without limits. Storage solutions with the capacity, speed, and reliability to win. WD
Free
Black.
for everybody.
Drive the day.
We are excited to welcome WD Black to the Game Awards as the official storage sponsor. All of tonight's world premieres have been safely stored on WD Black, and you can get command performance with SSD speed. Check out WDBlack.com for a chance to win a decked-out gaming rig and WD Black products. All right, now I'm very excited to introduce our next performance. One of my passions outside of gaming is live music. Whenever I go to a show, I'm always thinking about who would be perfect here for the Game Awards.
You're like, Mike Dirnt. Has to be Mike Dirnt.
On my list since the beginning. They've won 5 Grammys. They're members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
hope
They've sold
that they
over
flip out on stage.
85 million albums worldwide.
Well, not they.
They've
It's
got
always
their
just
own
Billy
video
Joe.
game announcement, as you're about to find out.
It's always just him.
Get on your feet.
Wait, they have an announcement too.
That's what he said, yeah. They have a game announcement.
The new rock band. Grandmother, can you hear me whining? I love Green Day. You have no idea.
Me too. Me absolutely too.
Like my middle school yearbook, they were listed as my favorite band of all time. Like when you fill in the little section.
Nice.
But it makes you feel old because they are Rock and Roll Hall of Famers.
Look at the screen behind them. It was pixel art. Welcome to paradise. I wonder if that's a teaser of the game they're going to announce.
Yo, Mike Dirnt looks old as hell up there. No, there's another guitarist up there. I was like, he looks like a freaking old man.
Yeah, that's not him. Is that Tony Hawk?
Holy shit. Brian, don't even play around. What if they're announcing a new Tony Hawk?
I don't want them to. They're Street Fighter.
Because they're Street Fighter right there.
Yeah.
So you don't want them to, but I want them to.
5 was awful. I don't want them to announce a new Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
Wait, why does he have a mustache and a little goatee painted on his like Sharpied on his face?
He is a rock and roll legend. He can do what he wants. I really hope he didn't get that permanent tattoo on his face.
Welcome to
I mean, he's rock royalty. It is his right to do so.
This is the first time that the entire crowd has been standing all night.
All right, William, what do you got for us?
It's all right. You can come down here and dance if you want to.
Leave your friends behind.
Come on, man. This is gaming. It's supposed to be free. Free love. Come on. Come on out.
He's just bringing people on stage.
I dare you.
Oh, I thought he was bringing them on stage. I wonder what Jeff thinks about people rushing towards the stage just to be part of like a mosh.
It'd be cool if there was a fight.
And then he pulls an Axl Rhodes and like leaps off stage to tackle somebody.
I love to see like Phil Spencer and maybe Doug Bowser just get into a brawl
with each other.
Can't do the middle finger.
Sure he can. They're not going to freak out because Jeff gave them a ton of time. Normally they freak out when they only have like a couple minutes to play a song. He gave them a lot of time.
They're like, they're like, no more awards. This is a concert now. They're going to announce the new Elder Scrolls.
It's already been announced, Frank. We're not going to see it again for 6 years.
It's coming out January 4th. If anyone can make that happen, Linda. They put out Nimrod and Dookie.
The only Elder Scrolls game you're getting next year is Elder Scrolls Blades on Switch. Hey, it's Andrew Renee and Christine Steiner.
They should have been on stage. What was the announcement?
How about that? Green Day, everybody. The worlds of virtual reality and rock just collided like never before. Beat Saber and Green Day.
That's the announcement.
The collab we've always wanted, and you don't have to wait long. The music pack drops tonight on all platforms. Soon to be able to play 6 of the band's iconic hits and brand new singles from the album Father of All, which is out on February 7th. Thank you so much to Green Day for playing the Game Awards. We have a lot of shows still coming up. Of course, we've got the award for Best Game Direction. We've got Game of the Year. And yes, we've still got some announcements and surprises for you guys at gaming's biggest night. It just gets bigger and bigger, running all around the world. And we've got another world premiere for you to check out right now. Enjoy.
New Sonic. I'm just throwing it out there, Brian. Universal, listen. Sega. No.
It is an eternal island of legend, a place of unimaginable beauty, and a growing evil, where the forces of death and life are in constant conflict.
Ooh, man, I am so into this, whatever this is.
For centuries, many have come in search of its power. Only to fall to its corruption.
Mortal Kombat 12?
Is this Total War?
And now, you have come to this place.
No, because it said world premiere. Total War we already know about.
Of power and immortality. The darkness will claim you.
New IP?
New World. Oh, it's Amazon's game. Holy fuck.
Wow.
I knew they were making a game, and I forgot it was actually called New World.
I was just down at Irvine at the studio visiting the devs a couple months ago. Had a great time playing it. It looks really cool, and you can get more info at newworld.com.
Damn, that looks really,
right, well,
that looked
now
really
please
good.
Welcome to the stage a good friend of the Game Awards. He's been here every year since the first show with a perfect attendance record. Of course, he's the former president of Nintendo of America, a friend to all of us. You can follow him at Twitter, at Reggie. Give it up for Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Does he really just have at Reggie? I didn't know that. That's funny.
His announcement is he's now working for Sony.
His pin is himself. His pin is himself.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Thank you for that warm welcome. It was just over 16 years ago that I joined this industry as an executive. But truth be told, I've been around as a fan and as a player for so much longer. Like you, I've witnessed the growth of our favorite form of entertainment. And now video games are bigger than the movie industry, bigger than music, bigger than television. But most importantly, video games continue to innovate, not only as entertainment, but also into areas far more profound. Experiences with their foundation in video game technology are being used to help surgeons practice before a difficult procedure and to enable college students to simulate business situations and develop real-world skills. I may no longer be an executive in this industry, but I'll always be an ambassador for video games as a force for good and a force for fun.
What a good guy.
No, absolutely.
In this category, fresh indie game, you can see how games are continuing to evolve as entertainment. I think this is the most important award of the night because I believe indie developers are the most important creators in this industry. Why? Because every nominee this year and every year at one time was an indie developer. In the same sense that everyone was once a kid sketching a superhero in the middle of class, or lying in bed at night thinking of worlds and challenges that no one had ever dreamed of before. For my friend Shigeru Miyamoto,
I do that at my desk at work every day.
those ideas began around the woods near his house in Kyoto. And for my dear departed friend Satoru Iwata, those ideas led him to invent his first video game on a portable calculator while he was still in high school. They both became fixtures in the history of video games, but first, they were dreamers, and they began with their imagination. So like everyone else, at the start, they were true indie developers. Any awards event is, by definition, a look backwards. Who's done something great in the preceding year? But in this category, you can look forward. If you want to see the incubator where future game greatness is evolving, it resides right here in this indie category, recognizing
I would elect this man
brand
president.
new independent studios.
He is
who
such a
released
great
their
speaker.
First game this year. Let's take a look.
There isn't anybody that can hold that mic as good as he can right now. Outer Wilds is winning.
Mongoose.
I'm going with Outer Wilds.
All right.
Come on,
And the
House of
Game
Games.
Award goes to Disco Elysium.
I need to play this game.
Disco Elysium also wins Best Independent Game. Tonight, they're taking home a total of 4 Game Awards.
Oh, this is fresh game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the Subway Award.
Yeah, it really is. It's presented by Subway.
So, we'd like to thank all the great people that came before us. Ilya
Repin, Vladimir Mayakovsky, Viktor Tsoi,
and Marx and Engels for providing us the political education. Thank you.
Are they Russian?
I'm not 100% sure. World premiere.
Frankie likes world premieres.
I've been looking back my whole life. Back to my family, my friends.
My son. They say you can't change a person, but a person can change with time. Change a mind, change a heart. Yeah, that might be good enough for you. But I can change anything.
Convergence. Another League of Legends game. Wow. Wow.
They're working the IP.
Yeah, absolutely. About time. About time.
All right, surprise, there's a second League of Legends announcement tonight. I'm joined by the creative director of Double Stallion Games, Lee Thomas. Lee, why don't you tell us a bit about what we just saw?
Sure. Well, that was quite an experience. So yeah, we're here. It's been an amazing time keeping this secret, but we are working with Riot Forge, making Convergence, a League of Legends story. So what is it? It's a single-player action platformer where you play Echo. Echo is a young inventor who has created a device that can manipulate time.
I like single-player action platformers.
Into the depths of the sump, and we're going to deliver a rich story experience about the perils and consequences of messing with time. Because even if you mess with it a little bit, you can kind of mess things up.
Huge consequences.
Yeah, huge consequences.
We're not Back to the Future.
Butterfly effect.
Thanks very much, Lee. Great to have you here. Great announcement. All right, in just a moment, 5 of the nominees for Game of the Year are going to go head-to-head in the Best Game Direction category. We'll see who wins that one, and we've still got some surprises left. The Game Awards will be right back.
I'm waiting for the Smash reveal.
I don't know that there will be. Remember, that was never a guaranteed thing.
What to put on your wish list this holiday?
Don't you bring your negativity into this
way
one.
to play games to ask for. Ask for a way to play your favorite games from screen to screen.
Psst, it's Stadia.
Stadia gives you magic zappy fingers so you can turn screens into gaming machines. Stadia is a gift that won't ever stop growing. A gift that doesn't take up any space. The gift of
up to 4K 60 FPS.
A gift that gives you games anywhere, and everywhere, and anywhere, and everywhere with Wi-Fi.
Got about,
you can even
I'm guessing roughly like 30 to 40 minutes left. I think it'll end sometime right around midnight Eastern time.
Unthinkable, multi-screenable, no downloads, no updates, self-giftable gift of Stadia. One place for all the ways we play.
No one's buying you
Stadia.
It's a new bully game.
Jason Schreier tweeted out, "Oof, these Stadia commercials."
Okay, I'm glad to know I'm not on an island on this one here. Some kind of clone game?
Maybe? It's like Operation. Surgeon Simulator 2. It was like Operation. Chopped his fucking head off.
Nintendo Switch has worlds to explore.
You always perk up. It's just commercials, Frank. It's not going to be a Smash reveal.
What if they sneak it in there?
They're not going to.
They snuck Joker in there.
Because nobody cares.
I care.
Find your adventure on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite.
We heard you may want to quit vaping.
But we can't help you. We can barely hold these protest signs.
But we can tell you about This Is Quitting, an easy text to quit service. It's the least
and most we can do.
Bum, 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 bum.
What's the name of the song? In the Hall of the Mountain King. I know you knew it. It's all right.
I didn't know it. I couldn't think of the name of it. I know the song, obviously. I just don't know the name of the song.
Rated T to M.
This is just straight up places.
Oh, yeah. I see this on TV all the time.
Boy.
Each day I pray for evening justice together.
I would shit my pants if fucking Nathan Drake just appeared in my freaking house.
Be pretty cool.
What's going on, everybody? I'm professional esports host and commentator Golden Boy, and since 2017,
I wish he dropped.
Xbox have worked.
You're not lying.
I wish he'd drop an AEW reference.
I teamed up with them to create something special for the fans.
Oh my God! What if he announced the AEW game?
AEW sweepstakes. And I want to give a huge shout out to our winner, Isaiah Yanez, also known as Buddy Roy. You are the winner of the Upgrade FTW sweepstakes. You won this killer Samsung 75
It's a badass TV, though.
QLED TV, a Q70 soundbar, an Xbox One X, and 12 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Safe to say that's a lot of nuts. Congrats, and thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Now, everyone, let's just enjoy the Game Awards some more.
Thank you, Golden Boy. And now it's time for a world premiere, a re-announcement that I think you'll be excited about.
A re-announcement? Oh, this is this Half-Life?
There was a time when you were heartless, brutal, a monster. And I'm proud of you for changing all that, but...
This is the new Dead by Daylight?
I'm here to ask you to be those.
This is The Wolf Among Us 2, is what this is.
For them.
We got it back?
Yeah, Telltale's back. Telltale's back. We talked about this in the Max Level podcast.
Did we?
Yes. But they're under new management and they're like new employees.
It was a different name, wasn't it?
Nope. Still Telltale.
When? Today.
No, they just came back like a few months ago, so they probably just started on that that long ago.
An accomplished voice actor. Please welcome Ashley Birch.
Ashley!
No, she's so good. She is so good.
Hello, everyone. The best games start with a single person asking a single question. What if? And when that question excites other people, and they start asking what if, it's a snowball of creativity and passion that pushes games to be the best they can possibly be. These are the nominees for the Best Game Direction.
Best Game Direction.
You called me.
I'm going to say Death Stranding.
It's so hard to form connections.
I'll see after the nominees.
Okay.
Sekiro.
Game direction goes to Death Stranding.
Nope. I was trying to think of something different.
He's sitting front row.
Huh?
He was sitting front row.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be?
He is, in my opinion, Japanese Jesus.
Thank you. Thank you so much. 4年前に独立してゼロからのリスタートだったんですけど、またここに戻ってこれて非常に嬉しいです。
It was a start from zero 4 years ago, but I'm very happy to come back to this stage tonight.
で最初から、一緒の船に乗ってくれたソニーさん、それからエンジンを提供してくれたゲリラさん、それから一緒の船に、小さな船でしたけど一緒に覚悟を決めて乗ってくれたキャストの皆さん、それからアーティストの皆さん、コンポーザーの皆さん、そして、一緒に船を漕いでくれた、スタッフ、コジプロのスタッフの皆さんとサポートしてくれた家族、それから何よりもこの4年間応援してくれたファンの皆さんに感謝したいと思います。ありがとうございます。
I really want to thank a lot of people started the ship going. Sony started out with us, and also Guerrilla for providing the game engine. And also, it was a small boat, but all the cast came on board. The musicians, the artists, the people who collaborated, thank you so much. And also, the small boat was all the staff came to work together. I would really like to thank them. And also, my family. And best of all, the fans who waited 4 years. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Tadeo. We've got one more award to present, Game of the Year, and we've got some very special surprise guests here to do the honors. Over on Twitter, you guys voted for the Gaming Tweet of the Year. We've got the winning tweet. Check it out, and we'll be right back with Game of the Year.
They are going to end between 2.5 and 3 hours.
We're not getting a Smash? All right.
Remember, people were saying that there's a good chance we weren't going to get a Smash thing tonight.
YT Sunnies. Catch it all on Twitter.
I thought for sure we were going to see something first party from Nintendo, and I guess Bravely kind of counts, but I mean, not really though, because it's Square Enix. I thought for sure we were going to see something from them.
Fake out commercial.
Not a fake out commercial.
And prepare for a new adventure.
It's just Elder Scrolls Online, Frank.
You don't know that, Brian.
Yes, I do.
Why can't you let me dream?
They're going to announce the next expansion.
Oh, what's this game called? Oh, this game. Thumper, okay. Doom guy, come on. I don't care if it's a commercial already. This is where the fake out comes. Magic spent some money this year.
Yeah, they're definitely a big sponsor at the Game Awards this year. Big sponsor, but good for them, man. Good for them. I mean, the money's got to come in from somewhere for Jeff.
I thought he was paid exclusively for my happiness.
Yeah, nobody cares about that.
He spoiled me too early in the show.
No, Robin.
Oh, the Red Lantern. I wanted to play that.
Looks really good. It really does.
Is that Dead Cells making that? Same group Foregone?
Dead Cells?
It had the same art style as Dead Cells.
I'm not sure.
That one right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Motion Twin was Dead Cells, so no, I had to think about it for a second. No. 12 days of free games. Wow. Nice. That's pretty badass.
I like free things.
Now, she's an actress and producer. Please welcome Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh, I know her from the Fast and the Furiouses.
How y'all doing today? I'm happy to be here. There's one last game announcement to share with you tonight, and I'm really excited about it. Allow me to present the world premiere of our latest expansion to the Fast and Furious saga.
Whoa, Fast and Furious game? Huh. Interesting.
He said one last game. That means I'm getting nothing else? You tease. There'll be one more, no worry.
I'm going to split. It's the only way to keep you both safe.
I think I know someone who can help.
Dom Toretto. There he is.
Ready to ride?
This is a game I will not play.
But he lives his life a quarter mile at a time.
I will not play this. I just don't care.
I'm just trying to talk over Kanye so we don't get the video taken down. That's all.
No, it won't get taken down, but it'll not be monetized 100%. Kanye needs all that money.
We're gonna jump onto a moving train. I got you. Jump!
Is that the chick from Orange is the New Black doing the voice?
No idea.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
When in doubt, do what I do.
I've seen what you do. That's why
Is Paul Walker in the game?
I doubt it. That'd be cool if they put him in there like a tribute, but I doubt it.
It could, because this could be set current.
Sure.
Universe, like.
Yeah, of course.
Or take this to the next level.
Is The Rock in this game?
I don't know.
Hobbs and Shaw?
Just a game I don't care about right there.
I'm excited for that one. Can you believe it's been like 18 years, man? From a little article in a newspaper to a movie to a video game. It's pretty cool. I'd like to now introduce a surprise guest and also...
Remember that time you got drunk and you got written off a loss because you suck?
Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel's there.
You shut your mouth. This guy's a legend. And my presidential running mate when I run for president. That's Groot.
Take your shirt off, someone yelled.
You're breathtaking.
Do not tempt me. Michelle, we are in our crowd.
I know, man. Gamer.
Can we get another Riddick movie while we're at it? Come on.
We have been gamers forever.
Nobody cares about that. Nobody wants another Chronicles of Riddick game.
Of our people.
Literally.
Don't be hating.
Me and Vin
Alone in the Dark was awesome.
Literally spend all night playing like Tekken fighter games or Street Fighter.
Tekken? That's a weird way to say that.
Yeah, this is
well, she's Latina, so you know that's what they say.
See that trailer finally.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you a secret too. I didn't tell you before. Yesterday I saw the 4-minute trailer to Fast 9.
There's another one?
There's always going to be another one.
Back to you guys. I love all of you. Okay, so here to pay tribute to all of the nominees for Game of the Year, once again,
the Orchestra?
Game Awards Orchestra.
Hell yeah. I always love this part right here where they do this. They're doing BB's theme.
So seamless with the transitions.
I know.
Real talk, do you think Smash has a chance?
I think it has a chance, yeah.
kind of want it to win so I can get a reveal. Who's this guy who just showed up on the stage?
he just grabbed a mic and came up there and started singing. No, it's in the game. You know what's funny is actually Sekiro actually has a dark horse chance of winning as well.
No, this shadow will die 3 times. The problem with Sekiro is it's such a hard game.
It's a very difficult game.
And they keep telling me don't lean down. As my daughter would say, Dad, take over your fear. And the Game of the Year award goes to Sekiro.
There you go. That's what I said. It has a real dark horse chance of winning.
Tonight, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice also wins Best Action Adventure Game.
That's fucking huge for them, man. Good for them. Good for Miyazaki, man. He deserves that award.
Sekiro's gonna be in Smash? It's crazy.
Yep. Good for Miyazaki, man. He deserves that award.
Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。すごく驚いてますし、感激してます。
He's very moved.
赤炉、我々としてはですね、新しい挑戦とか、尖った部分を含んだタイトルだったので、不安だったんですけれども、素晴らしい賞をいただけて、
Is that guy his emo shadow?
驚いてます。
That'd be hilarious. That's just what he is.
So, Sekiro has a lot of difficult and complex elements that made us a little unsure when it was about to come out, and we were both surprised and overjoyed at the reaction that we saw.
一緒に苦労してくれたフロムソフトのスタッフ、そして素晴らしいサポートをしてくれたアクティビジョンの皆さんと共にですね、喜びを分かち合いたいと思います。
So I'd like to share the joy of receiving this award with the staff at From Software, who pulled out all the stops to make it happen.
Good shit, man.
As well as the team at Activision for their ongoing support throughout.
You can tell he's happy too.
Oh, dude. I mean, they finally got the big one.
で、最後にプレイしてくれた多くのユーザーさんに本当に大きな感謝を伝えたいです。皆さんのおかげで我々ゲーム作れてます。また面白いゲーム作るつもりなので、ぜひ期待してください。
And finally, I'd like to give out a huge thank you to our players. We couldn't have done it without you, and it was a huge honor to make. So we will continue to try and make the best games we possibly can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have to translate that.
Congratulations from Software, Miyazaki-san, Game of the Year for Sekiro. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for the Game Awards 2019. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again in December to keep celebrating games. Have a great night. Thank you very much.
I don't think it's a fake-out ending.
Jeff, you That's okay.
That was a good Game Awards.
It was a good Game Awards. I'm not a greedy man. I got something really good this time through.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. And we kind of talked about this a little bit. You know, we're going to wrap up here. We kind of talked a little bit about it when we did our predictions on the Maxwell podcast a few weeks back. It was expected that this was going to be a down year in terms of like major reveals for the Game Awards. Obviously, the Game Awards is about celebrating the games that came out over the past 12 calendar months, and that's really what we did there. A lot of amazing games winning and a lot of amazing awards. But obviously, you know, we do look forward to the world premieres each time that they do stuff like this. But we are in that transitional period. You know, we have next generation arriving in less than 12 months, as we saw with the Xbox Series X revealed at the beginning of the show and Hellblade 2. So, you know, all focus right now is on next gen. And a lot of these studios aren't just ready to show off what they're working on yet. So unless a game was ready for PS4, PS5, which as we see there at the end with the, you know, the stealth reveal of a Fast and Furious game not a lot of people are going to play. It is coming to PS4 and Xbox One. Unless a game like that is coming to current platforms, chances are we weren't going to see anything revealed this year. So it was expected it was going to be a down year. However, if you want to hear our in-depth analysis on everything that we saw tonight at the Game Awards, plus last Tuesday at Sony's PlayStation State of Play, where we saw Resident Evil 3 Remake, and the Indie World Showcase for Nintendo, where we saw like Sports Story and Axiom Verge 2. Tune in this coming up Monday to the Max Level Podcast, 5 a.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Pacific, on your favorite podcast app of choice. Myself, Frank, Sean, and Kyle. Sean may not be there, but the normal crew will try to, you know, give our in-depth analysis and kind of break down everything that we saw bits and pieces at a time, and just kind of react to this even more than we did here. So it should be a lot of fun. But you know, that was a good Game Awards, and it just kind of...
That was a good Game Awards.
Yeah, it was a good Game Awards, and now it just puts all the focus on next December, as Jeff said there at the end, where we're going to have a Game Awards that is the first Game Awards of the next generation. That's going to be really exciting. So... should be fun.
My body is Reggie.
My body is Reggie. But that is going to do it for this reaction video made possible by LevelDownGames.com. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe to the channel here on YouTube and turn those notifications on so that you never miss one of our uploads. Also, click that like button and drop us a comment down below letting us know what you thought of the Game Awards 2019 this year. What was your favorite reveal? What were you hoping to see that didn't show up? We want to interact with you. We'll be in the comments after the video goes live, and we'll be interacting with you as well. Until next time, take care, guys.